Epsilon, fight till the end. Hold the line, defenders, heroes will transcend. Light flash in the dark, justice boldly shines. Together we will rise, future in our minds. Cities cast in shadow, fear grips every heart. But we stand united, never torn apart. Stand strong, Epsilon, fight till the end. Hold the line, defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark, justice boldly shines. Together we will rise, defenders, heroes will transcend. Dark clouds cloak the sky, whispers in the deep. Waken to the battle cry, where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise, evil gleams in cold dead eyes. The coalition's shadow looms, but Epsilon never dies. Cities shrouded in despair, fear's grip tightens fast, but united we will stand, our bonds forever cast. Dark clouds fill the sky, creatures start to creep, heroes awake to gunfire, guardians never sleep. From the rifts they crawl, evil in their eyes, the coalition come for all, Epsilon never dies. Stand strong, Epsilon, fight till the end, hold the line, defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark, justice boldly shines. Together we will rise, future in our minds. Cities cast in shadow, fear grips every heart, but we stand united, never torn apart. Stand strong, Epsilon, fight till the end, hold the line, defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark, justice boldly shines. Together we will rise, defenders, heroes will transcend. Dark clouds cloak the sky, whispers in the deep, waken to the battle cry, where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise, evil gleams in cold dead eyes.
How you doing, everybody? I am Circus Freak. Welcome to Rifts, Refugees, and Royalties. I will be the GM for my lovely circus of monkeys here. This is my circus. These are my monkeys. Let's check in with them and see how we're doing.
I don't want
Let's
to be a
start
monkey.
with... You don't get no choice. Let's
Non-consent.
start with Anbeck. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm enjoying myself. Hoping there's potential chaos in the cards. Yeah.
Well, speaking of potential chaos in the cards, Serenity.
I can be a very good monkey for you. But I'm looking forward to going over and can't do that accent. I might get stuck in it. No, no, no. I'm looking really well forward to seeing what happens next at this beautiful city we're about to infiltrate. With extreme prejudice, but with diplomacy. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Prejudicial diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Speaking of prejudicial diplomacy, Frost.
Yeah. I was gonna say diplomatic immunity, but I am the worst monkey ever. So I'm just
Not
gonna
true.
fling
Look at
poo
your
and
beans.
run.
He said, "Bad monkey, no biscuit."
Yeah,
Drink
that
your
works.
monkey-made coffee bean.
And I'm sure you've noticed, but Mega is out this week. We have a black box in his place. So
F's in chat for Mega
Yep.
for
F's
being
in chat for
late
Mega
and gay and not here.
Why
Being-
no respect for Kevin?
Yeah, he totally skipped Kevin.
I have not yet skipped Kevin.
Now
Getting to
he's
me.
Kevin.
I mean,
Now
I might
I'm
be the redhead. I might be the redheaded stepchild over here, but still.
Circus didn't want to go to him because he's finally out of the closet. Circus didn't like
Yep.
that.
The one orangutan you skip for monkey.
Everyone is quiet except for JT. Says what will be.
I hear everybody.
Oh,
It's
is
a shame for
everyone
you,
low?
not
Is
for
that what
us.
you're saying? Everyone's
Everybody
low?
else is low.
I don't know what to say about that. Y'all are gay. What you want me to do about that?
Should we
You
all
can
start
get close
talking
to
in
Mike
low
then.
register?
And blow out your eardrums.
I'll make you louder somehow. Say something, you monkeys.
Suck a
Oh
dick.
my
No.
Can you hear them now?
Come a little bit
Do
closer.
I have to make them louder?
Speaking of making them
You are
louder,
talking.
once we're fixed up, we will go to Kevin.
You should be good
Ex-boys.
now. I think they're good.
I made. Okay, I can't go that far.
Did he just mute himself? I don't hear him. Does anyone hear him?
Do we call her the loot box now?
I don't hear Kevin.
Is that you open her up and you find a random weapon?
Do you guys not hear me?
Now we can hear you. You
I
just
don't-
we try it.
Now you're back.
I don't hear Kevin.
Well, he's also a black box now. on the
Oh,
screen.
his thing fucked up. Okay.
And
I see it
also,
still.
I can see
Circus
and
is-
hear him.
Well, on YouTube,
Yeah, you
Circus,
guys can hear him, but
Circus and X-Boys are blank in the stream.
yeah, they must have done something silly.
Oh,
they
Dragadoodle clarified. Everyone is fine. It's just JT, which is a bit loud. So now we're busting all the eardrums.
Oh,
also-
well, he should have spoken English the first time. Now he's stuck with it.
All right. Just as a thing, while we're still doing our tech support, any sounds you hear is brought to you by Sirenscape. This is not a promotion.
I heard a
but
thing
when
that
we
I
give them
can't
a shout
see.
out. If we give them a shout out, they won't copyright strike the video, which is pretty cool. Thank
Oh,
you very
Mr. Mace
much,
just
Sirenscape.
subscribed. Thank you.
And it doesn't sound like Sirenscape. It might be causing bullshit.
Mr. Mace just subscribed. Thank you, sir.
Can you hear?
Why is
Brandon,
Circus
when
not
she was
back?
talking,
Why are
or
they
not?
both not back? What is going on?
They're both back. I see all of them.
Yeah, they're here in the chat.
They're not on the stream.
They're not on YouTube.
I
correct.
know they're fucking back.
I'm just entertaining the ones that I can see on Kick.
Oh, it's liking the fuck up today. Apparently,
Look,
we just got a
Matthew
lot of.
Fools just subscribed. Who's that?
Wait a minute.
Wait, what? It resubbed.
Yeah,
Thank you. Shit.
But it
JT
did-
just went in your bank account and said, "Thank you very much."
I think that's
you know what? I haven't
not
used
a money
Kick in a
thing.
while. Maybe it's just refreshing.
Oh, that might be from yesterday, or the
Yeah.
whatever
Oh.
day, or some. I don't know. It's probably broken.
Hey,
So-
look, I
I'm
see
gonna
All right,
put
everybody.
Circus is
more
back.
jewelry on me while you
We're
guys
back.
are
Everybody's on YouTube now.
Say something, Kevon.
Hello.
All right, you're all
Now,
back.
do your
I don't know
intro
what
again.
the fuck
Filthy
happened.
animal.
I am looking forward to see what happens, and yeah, I'm trying to see how I got all 4 of my new grenades that I just randomly got on the side of the road.
Well, you
Cocaine's
know, the
got
bit
drugs.
also part of the IRA. So
Yeah.
Well, speaking of things that we found on the side of the road, JT.
Hi everybody. I think something screwy is going on with
I like that shirt, JT.
chick or something. Thank you, sir. I don't know why it's doing this stupid thing. Today is the last day to sign up for the werewolf game. So if you want to be part of our cool werewolf game that's going to run for 6 weeks, today would be the last day to sign up for auditions. Mega would tell you this himself, except he's not here.
He's
So,
busy being a gay furry.
so I'm telling you.
Colonoscopy appointment then.
Oh my god, this Streamlabs thing is gonna drive me fucking crazy.
It might take a bit.
Is it doing
Does it have 6 pedals?
everybody?
It might be.
Huh?
So there you go, Chad. If you want to drive JT crazy, drop more gifties in the.
I don't
chat.
think that's what happened. I think it's just broken. Because I don't see any gifties. Was there gifties?
It's probably previous gifties,
hold
but
on.
in order to keep it going, we need some more.
Oh my goodness.
Make the bean harder.
Why is it being retarded?
No, I can't flick it anymore, Captain.
Flick that bean.
Trim your nails at least. Last time was a
I'm gonna try and swoosh us because it's being retarded.
Absolutely, give us a.
It's fucking up over
from
Uh, so-
YouTube says sassy.
there. How do I stop this? This is retarded.
all the corpses you're seeing now. Not my fault.
Did someone?
Yeah.
All the corpses
Definitely.
you see now are my fault.
Did someone give gifties and it's not up yet? Because that's what happened last time.
Don't know.
Uh,
I don't know, but it kicked off when I signed in.
It's your fault. You
Yeah.
did it.
He's just
Giant
leaning on the gift button. He doesn't realize it. Just gave.
there it is. Kyle just
Aha,
dropped
it was
Kyle
Kyle.
gave. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kyle.
Got
Ayo!
Kyle.
15
my
gifties. New NPC. That makes a number.
I knew something had to be happening because that's how it did it last time. That's so weird. It's like shows up before it shows up. Thank you, Kyle. How many NPCs do you better start cranking out some
He's gonna have a
NPCs for this
village.
guy.
I believe that is 8. It's either 8 or 9.
Thank you,
You
Kyle.
know, we could
Oh
be
wait, silent.
recruiting Kyle's
Oh
little
no, she was gifting.
NPCs as
Oh,
mercenaries,
no, wait.
but we keep love interesting them.
I'm missing things. It says Silent Witch did it.
I would love interest all the
He
all the
gifted one
NPCs,
to this eccentric.
Only the
I think.
reptiles.
Oh,
starting with Yolinda.
Yolanda. Or whatever.
well, thank you, Witch. Thank you,
I
Kyle.
have to look up. her name.
I was just testing to see if you were unfucked. Hope
All
that-
right. So, who wants to walk us
That's what-
through the recap from last week?
Test harder. Not me. I don't remember what happened.
It was just grenades and bears.
So what happened? Okay. Get out of Russian.
You've been corrupted.
A
You're safe.
little bit. So what we're going to do? Okay. What happened last time was we did a full recap of everything as courtesy of Kevin, where he recapped not only what happened the time before, but the entire fucking campaign. After that, we went over and decided to not go over and get our grim revenge, but to get grim money and go after to figure out where the Sapphire Falls are. Very not to be mistaken for Glitter Springs. It's confusing. We go over and talk to the duck. The duck unlocked the map that we went over and had. We now have the map, and we go to the location via Luton. We then watched the two heavy boys try to go over and figure out a cult, which was not working out too well until they ran back, and then someone who could do a cult went over and rolled for them and figured out we actually have to follow the instructions on the map to get into the secret city.
Nah.
Huh.
So we ended up having to do a whole bunch of doohickey bullshit to go over and get into the beginning part of the map instructions, which we did. And then we started driving ahead, and then we got tomfoolery with Tom cards, and that's when everything kind of kicked off, with Circus going over and trying to kill us maliciously and without warning, with a whole bunch of bugs. Basically, Dr.
They were
Synthris
birds. They just had bug features.
Dr. Synthris went over and basically made a bug zapper. And then Kevin went over and blew everything up, and then Grim went over and blew the rest up, and then I tried to swap things, and it was kind of terrible and shite. And I would have done better just to say skip turn, but instead I was all grousey and groom.
You
So
could've made it.
and then we went over and ended it there with a whole bunch of dead bird bug things around us, chimeras.
Yes. Birds with various patches in their feathers that show chitinous flesh, and some of them, instead of having feathery wings, have gossamer bug wings. And they have mandibles as well as beaks, and it was really an absolute horror show. As you are looking through the swarm of dead birds, Kevin, you notice that some of them look plumper than the others, and as you poke into them, it looks like they had swallowed some grenades whole.
Oh, gross.
Hans
like
is gonna pick one of the birds up and just say, "Ha, made in Wuhan."
Yeah.
Just drop it.
Dragon Noodle Soup just tipped $70.
I'll start
Yeah.
collecting
Can
those
have
grenades. I don't.
conviction.
This may
and
have been some
JT
gain of
can
function
have
research.
everything.
They
go.
gain functions. That's
Gain some extra functions. Yeah. I'll start picking through that stuff and like wiping the bird guts off.
There goes. Thank you to Dragon Noodle Soup for the $70 tip.
Holy fuck!
Um,
Thank you.
Thank you, Dragon
What
Noodle.
would you like that to go towards? How do you want to go?
I got that. Hold on. He
You got
already
that?
sent it. I gotta. Yeah, I was waiting.
Excellent.
I had to make it work first. He said Serenity can have the conviction, and I get the other thing, which I guess is
A Benny.
a Benny. Okay.
Prostitution.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
very
Thank
good.
you.
Don't mind me. I was
Not
Thank
a
you.
conviction.
And are we drinking for that one?
Yeah, that's up to him. Noodle.
That's up to you. Dragon Noodle Soup. Are we drinking for that? $50 buys the crew a drink.
Indeed.
If
Strength.
you wish for it to be a drink,
Which
I know
I'll have to
Kyle
get one.
prefers us to be none.
Okay, you can drink.
Oh.
Yay!
You just
All
made
right.
Serenity so happy you
Right
have
back.
no idea, Dragon Noodle. I gotta go
I'm
get a
finally
drink.
going to get to finish off some of the Sylvan cidery.
I have a barefoot fruit sorrow peach. So I bought a drink thing that wouldn't fuck me up too much, so I can still be operational.
I have to
Oh,
find
you
a
bought
way
juice.
to turn me off this thing without, messing anything up.
Lots of juice.
I'll be right back.
Look.
All right, we will be right back. So the rest of you, as you're looking around, what else is happening?
Doctor, I'm not much for this sciencey stuff. It might surprise you, but can you tell how the hell these things were made?
I could look them over. Perhaps they have some features. Yes, I'll go over the chimeral nature of these creatures.
All right, how are you investigating this? What skill would you like to use?
Let's go with what's fitting for this. Well, let's start with physical science.
All right, physical science. Go ahead and roll that.
As soon as I find where the hell it is, where did it go? Oh, I guess it's just science. All right.
Science!
Why are things in my way when I'm clicking? Look
I
at
want
what you've done.
So bad to just
Like to
throw a
reroll-
roll up there to just move your roll out of the way. Wow.
Yeah, why not? I'll bet it's anything useful.
Speaking of bennies, let's hand some out for last episode. Last episode, we got
I'm glad I spent that before
6
you said that.
comments. So we did miss the benefit from the comments. We only got 15 likes last time. Be sure and mash that like button for us this time around.
Caress it.
Remember, if we can get to 25 likes, the crew gets a benny.
Ooh.
Now we have fan art in order of submission in the fan art forum on the Discord. Please join our Discord. We have a lot of fun there. We
Yeah.
have fan art from Mega Reacts for Lucian, who's not even here, so that one will float. We have Eden and Lucian and Kevin and Pilgrim by Immortal Mike. We have Eden by JT. Centris, Lucian, Kevin, Hans, Grim, and Eden, all hand drawn by Sassy Witch. Grim and Tails, Eden, Lucian, Pilgrim, Centris, and Hans and Luton by Kyle. So that gives us for a total 4 bennies to Eden, 2 bennies to Grim, 2 bennies to Hans, 3 bennies to Kevin, 4 bennies on hold for Lucian, and 2 bennies to Dr. Centris, with 1 benny to me.
Should we have been reset before that?
Mine was reset. I don't know
I've
if you guys
reset.
were.
Mine wasn't. But now I'll just pretend I added the 2 on because I'll be at the 5 bennies that I already have.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Did you
7
guys drink
instead of
yet?
8
I wasn't going to
doesn't
drink
matter.
until you guys are ready.
I took
Oh.
a sip, but
I took a couple sips, but we can toast the dragon noodle.
To Dragon Noodle Soup.
Also,
the
Kyle, I'm
noodles.
very
I mean, the
amused you
dragon.
caught my shortness
And the
perfectly.
Kyle.
I'm very short.
how short is Synthris?
Synthris is tall. I'm short.
What about cards?
Oh, yeah.
Getting there.
Okay.
And I just played a thing for Hidden Stash. I found something.
He's working on it.
You found the porn stash.
Nobody likes Cash App anymore.
This is Chimera porn. This is actually a lot more creepier.
All right,
I-
you as you're scrounging around, you do find some. Sure,
Hey,
why
there's
not?
Mega, that bastard.
Mort was banging kaiju, so that's technically bestiality.
Ew.
Which, as you guys are sorting through, you do find some credit chips within the entrails of the bugbird things.
Hello, money.
Bugbird.
I put it in my pocket.
You son of a bitch.
I'm pretty sure my mother was married.
By the way, were these
I'm
birds
pretty
the
sure you
attack
don't
that
remember.
I don't
that
think you
made
have
upon
a
us?
mom, technically, right?
I do have a mother. She just bought me.
All right, what was that question, JT?
I don't remember. I said, hold on, let me turn my mic down.
It was
'cause it's
something
loud.
about were these birds?
Were these birds the attack that I made upon us with that
Yes.
card? Okay.
Yep. All right, deal 2, Dr. Synthris. Deal 2, Mega. Don't deal 2, Mega.
3.
Mega's not here. He does not get a. Damn it, Mega! Stop it.
Don't forget, I get the bonus one because of my bullshit.
Bro,
Yes.
Mega posted a picture in the Pirates chat that I saw earlier, and I didn't even notice it was him until he just posted it in our chat. Bro, I thought that was just some random dude.
Oh
Because
God.
he trimmed his beard up and he looks like younger. That is him, right?
Yeah, that's
All right.
Holy
Banana
shit.
shirt.
I didn't
That looks
even
like a
recognize
teacher
him.
I'd have one time.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong hand. Dr. Synthris and GT. Here are your dark bargain cards. You should all have enough cards now.
I only have 3. Don't I get 4? I feel like I get 4.
Oh, lovely.
Dark bargain.
Am I wrong? Is it 3
I
or
have
4?
2 cards, so
Okay.
is that normal?
3 is
yeah.
probably right.
Yep, 2 for everybody
hey.
that's not dark bargained, and 3 for everybody that is.
Does anyone have love interest? Give it to me and then I'll pass it to Witch for money.
Hmm.
Oh,
And I'll give you whatever card you want that I have.
Well, I have a card that I'm sure that you actually want, JT.
Huh?
So if you have something that you don't want, I can pass you this card. You
I
just
don't
throw
want
me
anything.
Really? Okay. I know you
All
love
right.
killing things, and this is an adrenaline surge card that allows you to take another full turn.
Nice. Which one would you like?
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, but I can't pass
That
them,
was
so
the best
this-
turnaround.
all
Oh, are
right.
you still not able to pass cards?
No, it's still broken. He didn't fix it.
Oh, lame.
I tried.
Okay. Well, I'll just pass this to
You
you, and we
want
can
Folk
figure it out.
Hero, Unexpected Insight, or Riled Up?
Go with folk hero. What the heck?
That's what I figured. So give him Folk Hero, please.
All
I'll
right.
pretend we
will
have
pass-
folk hero or something.
There you go. You have.
Thank
full
you.
clear. All right.
Sorry,
So,
guys.
Dr. Synthris, upon examining these things, it looks like it is a genetic defect that has been that is showing up in these birds.
Can I take a look around and see if there's anyone else or anything else coming around here, or no?
You can make a notice check to see if you see anybody else.
I
X
assume
Boys, you
plus
son of a bitch.
1.
I found out who has the love interest card.
A genetic defect, you say? I wonder if that's environmental.
Yeah,
Can
I did.
compare medical.
I did a +1 since I assume danger sense isn't in effect right now. So
No, danger sense is not in effect. You are
yeah.
not currently in danger.
Danger.
To specify, I'm looking for discrepancies in the genetic code, whether or not they are affected by an environmental source or something more intrinsic.
With a normal success, it just you can't really tell what's causing it. It is on a molecular level genetic alteration.
No, I suppose that wouldn't work. I'll just look to the Cyberknight and say, something's affecting the chimeral DNA. I'm not sure if it's environmental or otherwise, but I would avoid any bug bites.
But isn't chimeral already that of... It doesn't happen naturally. That sounds like it's manufactured first, correct?
It can happen naturally in a realm with fluctuating realities, such as this one.
Well, that's true.
You. And so Hans has an armful of these bird corpses. He's walking back to the loot wagon. After you say that, he's just like, so you guys aren't going to eat these?
I don't eat, but I'll observe what you do. I'd love to see the effects.
I think I'll
he's just going to drop them all on the ground. Well, okay. Just wave to Luton. Yeah, no more. Don't put any more in the truck.
Oh, like you have kaiju rations.
I guess I don't know. I thought they would want to eat some.
Dragonoodle soup just tipped.
So you can see
and that
a
gets 3
towering
bennies
cliff
and
in the
everyone drinks.
along the horizon to the north of you.
Did you guys see that?
The cliff.
What a-
No.
Dragon Noodle just tipped 50, and I think he said everyone drinks, and Anvik gets 3 bennies. I think that's
Hey!
Nice.
Let me read the thing.
Thank you, Noodle.
Noodle.
Thank you.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't show up yet.
I'll
I
do
didn't
the
know it
smart
showed
thing
up
and I'll
yet.
mix my alcohols here.
That's what I do for a good time.
Yes, Anvik gets 3 bennies, and everyone drinks. Thank you, Dragon Noodle.
Thank you very much, Dragon
Thank
Noodle
you.
Soup.
X Boys,
Where
I
is
request.
Bianca with the gifties or the fitties or the whatever thing?
X
is
Boys, I do
appropriate?
request that love interest card, not for me, but just to go over and piss off Darth Dave, who says it should never be used ever.
For
And
the
he's not
good
my
of
manager.
the good of
We
the
might
community.
meet Bianca. If I meet Bianca, I might play Love the Love
I'll trade it back. I'll give you a very good card. I have 2 very good cards. I have Epiphany and Perfect Timing.
What was perfect timing again?
Perfect Timing, you can go through the entire adventure deck.
Okay.
You can't
So
see
technically,
the
if she
gifties.
uses, well, actually, is it the discard or the whole deck?
The remaining adventure deck. So he has
Oh,
the,
okay,
I
so-
was gonna be like, I'll just grab it anyways.
Got it. Okay.
Don't worry, lads. I have a plan.
Sure, go and give it off.
All right. So while you guys are passing cards around, is anybody else doing anything else, or do you want to continue your way on to Sapphire Cliffs?
Hans is just pointing at it and saying, I'm assuming.
This is just
Hmm?
after they've told us about their memory issues, correct?
No, we figured out the memory issues. That was through the occultism, and that was the barrier keeping
And
us
they
from
walked
getting to the town.
backwards.
Yeah.
We went through it, so
Yes, you
we're
had to
past
walk
that
backwards
barrier.
while holding a sapphire.
I want to
You
learn
did.
how to do that kind of barrier at some point. Just saying.
Well, it's not. You're not going to learn it through our heads, that's for sure. So,
We'll
Might
probably
as
And
well.
I
learn
can.
okay.
Well,
Mhm. That
We'll
is
probably
called
You're not digging in my head
legendary.
yet.
We'll
That is
probably
called
learn it once we get to
legendary edges. for plot relevance.
Perfect.
I'll
Let's
fight.
all load up and let's start heading over to Sapphire Cliffs.
Yeah, once you pick that car up, I'll pick up Daywalker, and we'll be good.
It'll happen.
Cheers, Dragon.
Kevin will start heading.
Cheers
We'll
once
start
more.
getting ahead.
Yeah.
and
Thank you again, Dragon Noodle.
And
Thank
hop
you.
back into the passenger seat and go forward. I'm drinking a ruby red port because it looks like blood. So
Ooh.
good job,
Ooh.
Dragon.
Excellent.
Fucking Dave.
Back into the car that looks like a logo, but I can't do anything because the game's paused. And there are 2 dancing bears.
Yes, the 2 dancing bears have dissipated at this point.
You saw bears?
Up bears.
You know, I think
No.
that was probably my first time seeing a bear quite like that. Of the polar variety, I only saw that on the National Geographic tapes we'd have sometime. They always talk
Of
about
course.
how the ice caps were melting and how we had to go over and do all this stuff to save the world. And it never really made a lot of sense to me,
But
given
somehow
that
the
we had
United
raiders
States
on
Let's
our back
face
door.
it, the only
We also
tapes
have
that would
ice meat.
survive the apocalypse is porn, not National Geographic.
I've only seen them holding these bottles, the bears.
Oh, yeah. That too. I was wondering how they were
Advertisement
getting
and
cold
porn.
and losing everything, yet still getting Coca-Cola. It was very odd.
Megan's head is shaped like a Tic Tac. I just want to put that.
Wow. What flavor?
Car seat with the hair.
Pale and nasty.
I don't remember that flavor. Wow.
All right, so you guys hop back on into the car and loot wagon your way. As you approach, you start to see the dilapidated highway and rock give way to what appears to be farmland. You can see crops being raised as well as
I just see a
beef
highway.
and such. I know.
What kind of crops?
Theater of the mind. Theater of the mind.
Instead of corn, it's bird bug pods.
You know,
No.
Hans, we have to talk about the shape your hand takes when
No,
you're
that-
doing it.
You're definitely seeing amber waves of grain.
Ladies, man, he is.
German youth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll
He's
move on.
he's Italian.
Oh.
Italian.
Italian,
German.
yeah.
They're advanced. They have helicopters.
Bippity-boppity.
We
They're
haven't
not
quite made
stupid.
it to
They're advanced.
this part yet, because
Okay.
you have to go through all of the farmland and see the crops. Looks like plenty of enough food to maintain a medium large city. And then as you keep progressing towards the cliffs and grow closer, you can see a
Might keep tabs on that.
makeshift buildings put together.
I think Bianca just had a flashback.
Look, it's favela.
Yes, you have a shanty town that you come across at the base of the cliff. You can see small veins of glistening sapphire in the sunlight as you look around. Moving closer to the cliff, you see people moving around at the base of the cliffs. Looks people in basic attire. Several people in mining outfits, families, farmers, and the like. Looks like good old-fashioned working-class people at the base. You do see a helipad built into the side of the cliff that looks like it's the only way to get up to the top of the cliffs, from what you're observing.
Is
Oh,
this
that's
the
not-
equivalent of where Serenity lives in Conan?
A little bit, except they actually have roofs. But for Eden, this reminds me a bit of home. Except for the helipad, we never had something that cool.
I feel
also didn't
guilty
have a
living in a
cliff.
castle.
We also
Well,
didn't have a cliff.
I was gonna say I feel guilty living in a castle, but I also feel guilty living in a house or the loot wagon. This place sucks.
This is an amazing place. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it reminds me of places back at home, living next to the trash heaps.
I
That's
don't know,
fun.
guys.
Yeah,
This looks like
wonderful.
Bumtown.
I see means of production. I see mining and resources. I think.
And you do
This is
see
my-
as you get
really,
closer to the It's not quite accurate to the picture, but it did the best that it could. The refuse pile, the junk heap, is closer to the cliff. It almost looks like from the top of the cliff, things are just dropped off, and there are destroyed and dilapidated buildings closer to the cliff. It looks like there used to be a more town there, but it was collapsed or something bad happened there.
It's like the Battle Angel Alita movie where they just throw the crap off of the floating
The
city
scrapyard.
onto the town.
It's
A
called
little bit, yes.
Scrapyard.
I thought they
Yes,
just
that
didn't
may or
have
may not have
building
been part
codes.
of the inspiration. So, as you approach the city, what are you doing?
This is what happens when you don't have strict building codes.
Looking over the population to see what their general health is and if there's any interesting mechanics laying about.
Where is your leader?
You do not see any interesting mechanics. You do unoccasionally see helicopters and hover vehicles taking off and coming down. You see a large hover van. It looks like it's loaded up with people in mining equipment flying up to the top of the cliffs.
So wait, these are a bunch of diggers?
What is a van doing not down by the river?
Does Thomas live here?
It's more of a bus than a van, really. Thomas does not live here, but Thomas's progeny may well live here.
I'm looking through the map that we were provided and to see if there was a contact we were supposed to look for first.
You were not given. Yes, you were given a map and instructions. That's how you knew you needed to walk backwards.
All right.
With engines turned off.
No, bloody hell.
You do not see a contact name listed. As you approach. Hey, JJ dropped 5 on us.
Oh, thank you.
With JJ for the 5 gifties. Wait, let me pop the gifties in there. Since Bianca's not here to do it for me.
Do I need to get out of Pilgrim at all, or people looking weird at him?
People are glancing at you. It doesn't look like they're alarmed by the fact that you're in Pilgrim at all.
Okay.
There we go. We dropped some gifties in there.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Right.
Oh, you gave one to me. Shit.
You got.
Oh, you terrible people.
Everybody's passing gifties around to each other.
It's like
It's the gifty that keeps giving.
The gifty
I'll,
that keeps on giving.
So, Dr. Synthris is looking over the health of the people, so I do want to hear about that to see if they're healthy or if they're just like, we're being worked to the bone.
No, they don't seem like they are being worked to the bone. They seem like they
Plump and
have-
delicious, well fed.
Are they
not-
happy with their lot in life?
Not well fed, but not starving. They're
Workful.
baseline.
All right, that's all you can ask for
Well,
sometimes.
they're not wasting away.
Yeah, they're not wasting away, but they're definitely not overweight and
They're not affluent.
well fed.
They're not fat.
We just walking up to them, pinching their skin to see if they're well hydrated, checking their cheeks.
They're not Wally people.
Check their teeth.
Exactly.
Out of all you organic creatures, is it normal to be having so many farms and such with such an unnourished populace?
They
I mean,
definitely
they're
look like
not-
they need tetanus.
It depends on the farm. Well, you can't live off grain alone. You need to go over and have proper meats and stuff to go over and well balance out your diet.
I didn't
So
see
the
any
brains and
cattle
everything
right
help
here,
a lot.
or ranches. So
Oh,
You
sorry,
do see a
Hans.
couple
These
of
ones won't be
chickens.
delicious.
You do see a few children chasing around chickens through the streets as you approach as well.
Oh, goddamn chicken cake.
Chicken
you'll have to eat
faces
the
in the
little
making.
one.
And
Oh,
chicken
look, they have-
chasing Diggersons.
They have cliff chickens.
You know we got chicks in Conan now, little baby chicks.
Nice. All right. So Luton goes ahead and pulls in or stops the loot wagon as the streets start to narrow, and there is no longer room for her to continue driving along. She's like, I'll park here and wait for you guys. As she
Okay.
Make
parks,
sure to lock the doors. Don't let them rob you.
Lucian stands up and says, "All right, let's folks, let's get go." Ugh.
Is
You
it the
guys go
kaiju
on without
jerky?
me.
It might be the
Right.
kaiju jerky.
Yeah,
It's a little
that
out of
that
date.
might be. I need to. I'm gonna lay down. If anything bad happens, you let me know. I'll be on the mine link.
Just
Here's a
yeah,
seashell.
just keep the loot wagon safe. Then don't worry about it.
Yeah. Just look at Luton and tell her, don't share your cigarettes with anyone because they will probably rob you blind. They'll probably all mob you. So just keep yourself.
Currency is currency. Make sure you extort them. Anyhow,
Or what was that? That
Let's everyone else, let's take a look around, see if we can find like I don't know, like a bar or an inn or something, just so that way we can ask some questions, I guess. But
Is this like the beach in Dominican Republic where all the children come up and try and sell you seashells and other
Let's
shit?
find out
haven't-
as we walk.
Yeah,
these
they haven't-
slippers are made from reclaimed whatever this is on the ground.
Yeah,
But that's
Uh,
lovely. No,
little leader,
no, I
make
don't
sure you
want
have
any
her
small
on
child.
leash so she doesn't run off and try to save
Not,
someone.
the
They're not
children don't seem to be paying much attention to you at all.
Okay,
yeah, I
it's
know
not
what you're
that
talking about, Doc.
destitute then.
They're busy chasing the kids or chasing the
Cheers,
chickens.
little leader.
Either way.
And
Well,
you do see every once in a while a little playground equipment thing set up from kids playing around.
So
on
is it canon that Lucius left us to go bang that lizard lady?
No, Lucian has a tapeworm.
No.
He's astrally projecting himself to try and do that right now, but we'll see what happens.
It's a long distance relationship. You have to keep things spicy.
Oh,
But
look
I
at
wouldn't
mine.
know anything about that. It's just what I read one time.
Uh-huh.
Anyways,
He's got videotapes
Like
from
more than one
the
time.
demon.
where the glitter
Person
leader went over
slipping
and
them
said
under a
we're
pillow.
looking for
Your pen
children?
pal demon.
yeah. Can we take a look around to see
Yeah.
if we can, I don't know, get like an inn or something, or like a, a quest board or something?
Just so you know, Cyber Knight, I'm not casting relief if you develop any symptoms.
Sure, as you're
I haven't done anything like that. It's off.
You have a demon in love with you. That's your problem now.
I'm
Great.
sure that her nanites will take care of all of that.
I'm not going into any of this, you all. Bye. We're going. No.
I mean,
Like water off a duck's back.
can
Oh,
nanites
look, an
really
inn.
deal with demonic syphilis?
I mean, even nanites have a will of their own.
I just
all right. So go ahead and make me a notice check or a streetwise check if you've got streetwise.
Streetwise is a thing? Wow. I don't know.
It might have been lumped in with survival. There are too many. Notice or survival. I'll take either.
Am I in danger?
No.
Yes.
I see nothing.
Always.
Ooh, geez,
Grim,
that was bad
do you
luck.
have the urge to go join the children and chase the chickens?
No.
Hey, I notice a lot of stuff.
I freak out and shoot the chickens and then the children.
You know, I'm gonna Benny that.
No,
I thought
I'm
you were
not
going to
doing
be
that,
like
no.
hugging chasing the chickens, like, I want one.
Well, there are no.
No.
Grim prefers ducks to chickens. We
That's
know.
what they make the nuggets out of, you know.
That's a
I
nugget.
thought they made them out of rats.
He
Oh,
likes
they
to
take
see
chicken
nanites.
and they blend it into a smooth paste and then form it in little shapes and then
There are
fry
no
it.
Suddenly Dennis
nuggets in this universe.
Suddenly, Dennis Leary appears before you. Do you think that's beef you're eating? Did you see any cows?
Exactly.
This is a rat burger.
Have you noticed there are nobody over 30 in this village?
Oh, we
Just
should have
saying.
brought the birds.
Why did they use all that magic to hide this shithole? That's what Grim said.
Because they have shiny rocks.
Sapphires.
These rocks ain't worth shit. Remember what happened when we got all these rocks? They
Well,
weren't worth anything.
you tried to
Alright,
use it in a place that was very enriched with it. So
Yeah.
You do find a building labeled Lowtown Townhomes. Yeah, it looks like and it has a sign that says nightly rates.
oh,
Oh,
that's an inn.
Okay. We'll start walking towards it, and then I guess before I go in, I have to get out of Pilgrim. So
Don't we want to stay in a nice place?
Crawl out through the
I don't
fallout, baby.
yeah.
That's what the loot wagon is. It's that's the nice place.
yeah, it's a nice place.
Well, we can at least get some information here. Plenty of people coming and going.
Ha!
All right.
Oh, that
What?
wasn't a joke. Got it.
What?
Never mind.
All
Nightly
right.
raids, indeed, Hans.
Who's socializing? Who's talking? Who's
I
greeting the
think I have
various
max
NPCs?
persuasion,
You
so
guys
it
want
might
me
be.
to talk to him?
No,
You're staying with me, kid.
Kind of.
We'll go up to the bar, me and you.
I'll
Grim
in the
notices a couple
background.
of people pointing at him, and they're kind of shying away from him, but they're not actively avoiding him, just giving him a respectable berth.
While he's going around, I'm not going to stop him from talking to him because he is his own man. I'll be in the background trying to like learn about
Well,
coming.
he is his own boy.
He's his own boy. Sorry,
He's a real boy.
technically.
Comparatively.
Oi, not great. I'll elon that.
What is all this banging?
I don't know.
There's a success with a raise. All right, you are greeted by the innkeeper of the innkeepers. Ah, hello, my friends. You must be new. Welcome to Lowtown Town Homes. May I interest you in a room?
I would love
What's
to go
your
over and have a room, but also I want to go over and talk to you about a couple things. First time here, obviously, he went over sharp by you. I do want to go over and know.
So, how is it that you find yourselves here?
We actually went over and got a map. We were working in alongside someone. And they went over and allowed us to take their place.
Ah, so you're here by special request then.
Yes, sir. But we didn't really know who sent it, so
You probably want to talk to the folks in Hightown.
perhaps. Where is Hightown?
He looks up.
Little leader, is this her hometown or something?
I saw that
Oh,
coming.
no, it's not.
Obviously.
She's clearly not the brightest, sir.
Breeding has gone this far.
If he had looked down, I would have been very confused by this place.
Hightown, absolutely. All right. Is there a certain gatekeeping thing? Because I don't exactly see any stairs all the way up there.
There is a way through the mountain inside. There's a series of tunnels to get up there.
Anything with guards or something to go over and be worried about?
No, nothing like that. The workers go through there all the time. That's where
Sure.
they catch the bus.
Oh,
I'm
charming.
not a fan of tunnels. Can't I just fly up?
You're not
I'm-
going to go over and use your car.
I don't think they'll like you intruding in the airspace, but I'll leave diplomacy to little leader.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they are expecting you, you should be fine to fly over there. Do you have a do you have a Sapphire Cliffs driver's license?
No.
Unfortunately, not.
All right. Well, you will need to register your vehicle and apply for a license.
Are you sending us to the DMV?
He most certainly is.
No, we're gonna go through the tunnels.
Oh dear.
Yeah, also,
Well,
the loot wagon doesn't fly, as far as I know.
No, the loot wagon does not fly. It is a wheeled vehicle.
he
So,
wants
yeah.
to go over and use he wants to use his
He
rocket.
wants to fly
his
around on
rocket.
his
Motorcycle.
missile.
Also, I refuse to teleport.
All right. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. And if you don't mind me asking, is there any work around here that people in Lowtown need to have handled?
We do pretty well ourselves.
I
We
don't
do
know.
our work.
Not by the looks of it.
He's a child.
He is.
Big for his age.
I mean, none of us are getting rich down here, but none of us are going hungry.
That's all.
Hope you got your tetanus shots.
That's all you can ask for
Shots?
sometimes.
Do you need shots? Do you need a doctor?
This is tetanus shot. What is that? I have heard of whiskey shot and rum shot, but never tetanus shot.
Oh, dear.
Let me show you. Pulls out a big old needle from his
No,
bag.
let's not do that. Kevin's just
What will be the
living on the borrow.
DMV? What a fantastic fantasy! Maybe we'll get through it quickly. That would be a fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll want us done quickly if if I
You
perform
know, in Florida, the
operation.
DMV is not bad.
All right. So, are you guys heading up? He does inform you that all of the governmental buildings are or do exist in Hightown.
All right. I'll leave the way to go to Glitter Leader.
All right, yeah. So we can't take our van up there, right? It's still too tight for her.
It is too tight for her to bring it in through the town, and you couldn't even get it to the helipad if you tried.
Okay, so then we'll group up and start heading our way to the tunnel then.
All right, he has given you instructions. You head over. There's a tunnel that's got two separate entrances. One of them says mine workers here, and the other one says guests and government business.
Guess
No,
some
if I
government
trust-
business it is.
All right, you go through. It's a basic cliffside tunnel. It's got guardrails. It's well lit. Winds through the base of the cliff and up. You take stairs. It's probably about a half hour's walk, and you come back out on top of a helipad. As you're looking around, you can see a gate to one, or a fence to one side, splitting the helipad in half, and you see another large van or large bus taking off, filled with the mine workers heading up to the top. And
Very,
as you
very
look
cool.
on the side that you are on, you see various different yellow and black checkered painted hover vehicles parked and waiting, and various different individuals standing around.
Does it look like a taxi?
It does look like a taxi.
I want to go over and roll a notice on all of the potential taxi people so I can judge them appropriately.
Holy shit, he's big.
Oh shit, he looks like somebody.
Holy shit, he's as big as the bloody... What the fuck? Why does he look like the common nerd?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my god!
Is this one of Kyle's characters?
No, this is not one of Kaio's characters. This is entirely me. As you start looking around for a driver, a halfling hops down from his taxi cab, walks over to you, and he says, "How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I am Jesse the Commoner, and I will be happy to fly you around wherever you need to be."
That is a very unique name.
I'm slightly taken with it. Hello.
I do like the running boards on the taxi. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty dope.
Hello. We're one of the special. I completely lost my character. Someone else, please take over.
God damn it.
Glasses you have.
I'm fucked.
Can we get a
Oh,
free
Jesus.
ride?
What the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking it would be funny to make Jesse the Commoner.
I like it.
You succeeded. Oh, it was so
Holy
good.
shit.
You made Kevin die.
Oh,
I killed Kevin.
he had a good run.
Okay,
he had a good run.
character.
Okay.
Eden, Cyber Knight, professional. Hello. We're looking for a way to go over and get into the upper part of town.
You're looking for a ride up? I am your man. I will fly you up there. No problem.
We were gonna raid his cab, but he was asleep.
Wow. Nice.
And yet he's still got a whole bunch of money. So, the toll's still going. Hello. Yeah, I want to. I'd like to go up. We'd like to go up.
Sure, I can take you up there. Standard fare.
How much?
Looking at for a full complement. How many of you have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking at 25 credits to get you all up to the top.
I pull some of the credits out that I have gotten in that one card thing amongst the chimeras.
Which
Your
is
bird-
how much,
Your bird
please?
credits? Got
My
it.
bird credits of undisclosed amount.
She just does the.
What do credits look like? I thought they were digital.
They look like
They look
this.
like little little 3-inch by 5-inch, well, not quite 3 by 5, little smaller than 3-inch by 5-inch cards with a little copper insignia on them.
Like $1 each, or like 5, 10, like how do they run?
Tell you what, you
I need to
collect
know.
them, bring
They
them
look
to me.
they look like a
and
credit
I'll
card, and you have to scan them to see what they're preloaded with.
Oh, okay.
I scan it to see what it's preloaded with.
It's
Hey,
like gift cards.
You do it. You happen to have exactly 25.
I give that to him.
I don't know why it rolled as Jesse the Commoner, but
Nice.
Awesome. Here you go. I'm
Is it
sure you
big
have
enough?
a lot to go over and say about pop culture and what was the internet.
he says, "All right, I definitely appreciate this. My 17 kids have mouths to feed."
Oh no! Totally accurate.
Wow, you're very prolific.
Jesse,
I
is
will,
this taxi big enough for me to get up on there, or?
You're not in.
He's the Elon Musk of taxi drivers.
Oh,
Will Pilgrim have to mount the taxi or get...
yeah.
Wait, this can't be Common Nerd. He has a job.
Ooh.
Fuck
Freelance.
You. Fuck you, JT.
It's self-employment.
I'll
I like
lean over and say, "For your trouble," and I'll hand him one hallucinogen.
He opens the gold box, pops that in there. That'll definitely be for after hours. Definitely not going to be flying with that.
I
I
have 4
don't-
left, so if you tell me about the town while you're driving.
Pilgrim will not be able to fit into the taxi. You'll have to go up on your own.
Okay, so
Get to jogging.
Yes, I actually carry hallucinogens.
Get
mean, I
to
can
stepping.
climb up the wall, but
Well, you just jog alongside.
Or you could get in the taxi.
yeah, I do want to get in the taxi, but that would just mean leaving Pilgrim out in the middle of nowhere.
Pilgrim is parked in the middle of nowhere next to Luton, guarding the truck. I
No,
assume she
he
will
was
be
walking
right.
Pilgrim around in town.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was trying to hint that maybe you should park the car.
He says, "Oh, don't worry about that. There's parking on 2 credits a day. You'll cover parking spaces up here."
All right.
If you're worried, little leader, I do have a micro transmitter. You could use to track it should things happen.
Yeah, I would like that. And I'll go over to, I guess, a parking spot and park Pilgrim.
I'll leave a
Pilgrim
micro
kneels
transmitter
down.
in the seat and give him the locator tab.
No, not there. That one says compact.
Oh, really? Okay, fine. I'll move over.
To be fair, Pilgrim would fit in a motorcycle space as long as he's not laying him down.
It's hard to tell how big Pilgrim is, honestly.
Pilgrim's only about 10 foot tall.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, add a micro transmitter and a handheld computer to your
You have LoJack.
inventory.
Just add LoJack to your inventory.
Okay, LoJack, got it.
Pilgrim LoJack. All right,
I
and
have 3 more of those.
so what can I tell you guys, you beautiful folks, about our lovely city here?
As we get
I would
into the
like
taxi
to
and
know how
start
your
driving
general
off.
populace gets along. How do you feel about the high town, low town status?
I mean, a high town is up there for the high town people, and they seem to enjoy their luxurious lifestyles. Down here, we prefer to stay more common. We like to keep our nose to the grindstone and keep grinding and growing every day.
So you're happy being the working class. Excellent. Do you
I
ever
mean, that-
leave the town?
There have been a few who've worked their way up, moved up from low town to high town, but for the most part, we're happy doing what we're doing.
Your credits help to keep the lights on.
Fucking nerd, I love you.
Maybe I should prescribe a few sedatives along with the hallucinogen.
Well, given how rough things are, it's nice. Like, sometimes this is all you can ask for, to go over and just have... Who maintains the security of this area?
The security of this area is generally kept by the Hightown folk. That's part of why they get to live the good life while we're down here working every day. We put our lives into their hands, and they put our well-being above their own personal comfort.
He needs to start wearing suspenders. I'm just saying.
Like Mark Hamill. Anyway,
Yes,
What's your opinion on Star
Too
Wars?
soon. Too soon.
Star Wars,
one of those days.
I mean, Star Wars was great, used to be great, and then they turned it to crap. As long as they were keeping the fans happy, we would have made them rich.
Would you like the technology to repeat those? I'm sure the children would love sabers made out
I
of
don't
wood.
trust this taxi driver's his oh my god, I think my brain just died.
His taxi?
I don't trust his goddamn opinion. He likes Rebel Moon. He's a moron.
Rebel
How
what?
do you know if you
Like Rebel Moon, I'm living in Rebel Moon, damn it.
Did you already take this hallucinogen, or do you need more?
Nah, I'm not taking the hallucinogen while I'm driving. That would be irresponsible, and I've got 19 kids to feed.
Wasn't it 17
Wasn't it
last time?
15?
He
You have
looks at
That
his,
was too fast.
He lost the food of consumption.
he looks at his watch and he says, "Well, it was 17 when we started, but I think the twins have been born by now."
I see you are single-handedly providing the entire workforce.
He's growing his own army right now. I appreciate that.
You're a credit to your folk.
I mean, if I'm not out here repopulating with more commoners, then the woke mob will
Exactly
take
how-
over and outpopulate us.
Exactly how many people in this town are related to you?
How many of these
Says
people?
I.
are
You know what? Don't
short?
answer that. I'm just going to. I think we're good. Look at that. We're landing.
Mid-30s, maybe 40.
2/3 of the population.
It's a third of the population.
Counting, tallying, making the tree.
Oh, yeah, he sits down, starts calculating. He's well.
So they so.
They all live in Motown for some reason.
My brother Larry. This is my other brother Larry.
Ask him if he's got any relatives that live in Hightown.
Do you have any relatives that live in Hightown?
No, I definitely don't associate with those guys directly. I mean, they give me supplements every week or so, every month, to keep the place running, keep the lights on, keep the hover moving, so I can keep on grinding at this job. But I have no family up there, just some acquaintances and
Hans,
Yeah.
do you have your
Friend.
movies of your movie collection? Do you happen to have Doctor Who?
Doctor what?
Exactly. Although that was later in the seasons.
Don't think so.
I'm gonna roll a notice check to see if he
We're gonna
actually
have
is indeed
skits.
flying while driving.
Hans and Sinter's recreating that shit.
Oh, Hans in a big Doctor Who scarf.
oh Lord.
Have you ever heard of a show called Red Dwarf?
All right.
Carry on.
May I
I've
make a
seen
just
a
a
Red
quick
Dwarf
roll to see if
recently.
he's of sound mind as
I
we're
need to make a
driving.
Lister character in a game.
Mr. Lister.
Mr.
I mean,
Lister.
you've already got a cat character.
Yeah.
Making out. I don't know to
Ooh.
shite. I'm not even.
I guess
gonna
Jupy doesn't spend quite enough time preening himself.
No.
You.
Really quick, if you guys want to go over and see
Anyone
me
else?
making out with a lizard, you will have to show up on Commoner's thing in an
Okay,
hour.
all right.
Not my fault.
Oh, why are
Uh,
you?
But for the here and now,
All right.
Oh,
So for the here and now, You think he might be under the influence of something. He is driving a little bit erratically. You can't quite tell if it's just because he's having trouble seeing over the dashboard, or if he's actually under the influence of some sort of
He doesn't have a phone book.
mind-altering substance.
House
I
of
assume.
Mute petals.
I'm pretty sure I saw a few poppy fields on our way here.
But
If he doesn't pass out halfway through this drive, this is not the common nerd.
I thought it. Stab him with a stem. Adrenaline, baby.
Hey, I can fly the shit. I can fly the
he's
taxi.
got
if the guy's
autopilot.
like-
Autopilot taxi.
I can fly it. No worries.
He
Could I
does.
fly this?
Krog takes over.
You could probably, as he's up, as you're heading up the cliff, he's still having having conversation with you, talking about all the old things that used to be so great until the new powers that be took over us. But luckily, they have very little to no influence down here at the common level, and the commoners are protected from such influence. We have the old things, and the old things are plenty good enough for.
Wake up.
Hey,
Wait,
what's going on?
Sorry.
Need-
Sorry, what happened? Yeah,
Jabby
we're
jab.
still moving right along. I hope everybody's enjoying the ride. How are we doing today, folks?
Hopefully you're still driving.
Oh, don't worry. This thing runs itself. This stream runs itself. I can get into whatever I need to.
Wait, this taxi
Never
drives
failed me.
itself? He is
You know,
the Elon Musk of taxi
Oh,
drivers.
that's a terrible name.
I'm pretty sure that the Almighty is going to get me out of this, but I'm pretty sure all of you are. Oh.
You know, you kind of look like.
My island.
Actually, I was thinking of the father in
So
Boondocks things. I don't know why.
Oh, that guy. I was
Never
equating
tell
that
white
line to him
people
for
the
some
truth.
reason. I don't know why.
Yo, Duce?
that guy.
I'll learn, since we're learning about town lore, other than just memeing. Who's exactly in charge of Hightown?
Hightown is run by the Hightown Governing Board. It is it's a parliament of sorts that handles that. And as he's talking, he picks up a glass or picks up a bottle off the floorboards, pours himself a drink. Governing board up there seems to me all right, folks. They don't try to influence us too terribly much. They do their thing, and we do our thing down here.
Look at the YouTube chat when you get a chance.
I fucking love this beyond all reason.
Just sitting there.
I
was
just
not
want to
paying
listen to him talk for like hours now.
This could take a while.
You wanted us to go over and have plot. Fuck you. We're gonna spend time with a taxi driver. Hopefully he crashes and we're gonna have more time.
How many different drugs can I get in your system? Your chemistry is fascinating.
All of them?
No, he's messing with the wheel. He can't quite reach the pedals, so the speed and gas and brakes of the vehicle is being managed by the autopilot, but he is controlling the wheel.
The steering. Okay. And I'm gonna guess the tunnels aren't that like erratic. They're just basically curved, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the tunnels are just basically curved around to get up there, and yeah, it is he is definitely not taking the direct approach up the hill.
Wait, why is
Up
the
the
driver
hill.
in Eden passed out?
Not passed out yet. If you look at our interior chat, we would actually see his associates.
Oh, yeah, it'd be better if he had blocks of wood strapped
You
to his
think I could
feet,
get away with
or
that?
like
Well,
lifts
nah,
like
you're wrong.
Robert De Niro.
He does not have the blocks of wood. He just can't quite reach. He stretches his toes.
Struggling.
I'm gonna call Grant that at some point. I know it.
Well, yeah, we just keep pumping full of information on our way up, just the general information and everything.
All right. So you find out that there are actually 3 districts within this the greater area known as Sapphire Cliffs, not Sapphire Falls.
Whoops.
That's later.
There is Low Town, which is primarily occupied by the working class. That's where the farm folk, the ranch hands, the workers, the miners, and the general Low Town shopkeepers, as well as any salvagers, may exist down here in Low Town. That's where I keep my home. My wife runs a modest little farm, and the kids help out where they can around the house.
Cattle or workforce? Just saying.
Workforce.
Hard to tell with you organics.
We don't eat our kids. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
that's
you?
kind of weird, Doc.
Only during
I
famine.
get a lot of you with very strange habits.
You guys went over and
Looks
ate
at the Cyber Knight.
jerky.
Yeah, Hans joins you in looking at the Cyber Knight. I know.
I mean, at
She's
least
so
you drink
strange.
it.
What if he runs off with loot?
Eden, I
No.
can tell you exactly where the light is, okay? Don't eat dogs.
His
But
wife will follow
Kaiju-
him with a shotgun and drag him back.
I mean,
Yeah.
You've already eaten kaiju.
I know that's across the line that says that you can eat. That's what I'm saying with the cows.
The second area is where the seedier individuals hang out. That is called Old Town. That's the closest to the cliffs. That's where the dump stuff falls. We generally fine, upstanding citizens such as myself are not found associating with those folks over there. That is ran by good old Pappy Palpy. He's known to hang around down over in that area. And then we finally get to Hightown. Hightown is where the nobility, the high class, the ruling class, the government individuals tend to hang out. Anybody who has a significant amount of money, status, and or combat ability generally tends to stay in Hightown. Hightown is tasked with protecting the city of Sapphire Cliffs from outside influence, as well as managing our substantial wealth that we've attained through the mining of the sapphires, making sure everybody's got what they need to keep moving, keep grinding, keep growing.
You got P
So-
Circus?
And
No.
no one seems
I'm just-
to. Whenever I was walking around in my glitter boy armor, they didn't seem to look kind of weird at me at all. So, is there any glitter boys around here at all, or no?
There's no glitter boys living here currently. We've seen them before, though. They've come through. They generally don't stick around for long, couple weeks at most, and then they deal with whatever business they have, and usually they leave.
Okay.
Anything like our other metallic friend.
Oh, we've seen cyborgs. We get cyborgs all the time.
Cyber Knights.
Also, what kind of scrap is it that falls? Is it just trash or?
Oh,
Sometimes usually it's just trash, broken down electronics equipment. They don't drop anything organic down there because I don't know why, but it generally seems to be non-biodegradable things that are dropped down.
What do they do with their organic trash?
I don't know.
Peculiar.
Wait, do you
They
mean
probably
organic
burn
trash?
it.
You mean
To be honest.
yeah? You mean trash, not
Did
people
you see
parts.
any smoke on your way here? It
Well,
does
maybe
seem
they-
they have a substantial population up there, if what he's describing is true.
Maybe they have clean burners.
Are we there yet, Papa Smurf?
This is not the French. Never mind.
Give him his plushie.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Jingle the keys.
All
for
right,
him.
go ahead
Jingle
and
the
make
keys.
a notice check, if you would be so kind.
Am I in danger?
Everybody, or just
Everybody that's in the vehicle can make a notice check.
God damn, my notices are shite.
Let's see, where is my
That's
notice
because
at?
you're really staring at walls.
Does me in this taxi? Can I use danger sense that way? I'm
Oh, look,
I
I'm
will let you
jingling the
know,
keys.
then-
Oh, these are pretty cool.
I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I'll try to
Oh
get-
no, Hans.
Yeah, he was jingling the keys for the big man in back, and then he was like, "Oh wait, this is pretty fun."
All right. All right. After about 15 minutes of small talk conversation, Hans and Kevin, you notice that you've been doing the same about half-mile circle in the air, going away from the cliff and then coming right back, and the elevation hasn't changed for the past 15 minutes.
Is the toll going?
Is there like a taxi roll thing going on right now or no?
You have already paid for the taxi. It was the 25 gold that Eden has already paid.
Okay.
And
Wait, didn't I notice too?
did you?
It wasn't
Yeah,
Hans.
those
got the
guys-
first
You got a
one.
success.
Yeah, Hans,
Hans
is
is looking
You
at-
got
Hans
a
got
critical
Hans.
failure.
Hans got the one. Hans is currently deeply engaged in discussing old 1980s cinematography and pop culture with Jesse the Commoner.
You don't understand. The Dutch angle is so overused. It's ridiculous.
Why the hell are we
Simultaneously-
going in circles?
Simultaneously, Jesse the Commoner can be seen. He's got one hand on the wheel. He's kind of leaned over to one side, talking to Hans.
I
And he
gripped
doesn't
him on the
realize-
shoulder tightly. Why
Hey,
the
Jesse.
hell are we going in circles?
Yeah, we're going in circles.
What?
He straightens out
Well,
the
we
wheel and
paid for
angles
the
it up.
toll,
Oh,
huh?
sorry about that. I got a little bit distracted. I wasn't paying attention there for a second. We'll get you guys to the destination on your own. No worries. Luckily, you paid by the mile, not by the hour, so we're good.
Wait a minute.
I love this tour.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
All right.
They did
All
say
right,
Make sure we're going
out with the
straight.
pretty things.
He does straighten it out and take you up to the top of the cliffs. As you break the ridge of the cliff, you do see several stone and steel, very polished buildings. You can see marble streetways, somewhat wider than downtown, and several lush vegetative gardens and parks can be seen.
On a scale of 1 to pretentious, how does it look?
Solid 7.5.
Oh dear.
Ooh, all right. Time to fleece these guys.
And he sets you down on a alabaster helipad at the top.
One eternity later.
I'm so going to rub my shoes into this.
He looks around.
Piss off the nobility before we even got here, Doc. Come on.
Lands the hover taxi and just sits there for a little while, still talking to Hans.
I'll open the door on my side, kind of letting everyone know to get out.
We need to end this taxi ride now. We need to.
Oh my! We're here already. Wow! Hey, good job. Just pat him on the shoulder and
Now
just
remember, make
give him
sure
a thumbs
you
up.
land first before you
He,
take that
he
hallucinogen.
zones out for a little bit. Glasses fall down. Glasses start to droop down his nose. You see his eyes are closed.
wow.
Oh, good
nap
nap
when
there,
you got it.
Jesse.
You nap.
Wake
You
up.
got when you got it. You got a nap. You got a nap.
Autopilot
Wake up.
engaged.
He bolts up, pushes the unlock button, and says, "Thank you all for coming, you guys. You've been great. I will catch you guys next time."
I tip
Alright.
him fucking 10. I want to tip him credits.
Do have many more.
You don't have any credits.
Yeah, do you have any
I
credits?
don't think I actually have. Wait, no, I do have 500. Okay. I tip him 50 credits.
Tip him an extra 50.
Okay, you just
He pockets the 50 credits, opens the glove box, takes out the hallucinogen, and he says, "All right, for 50, we take a shot."
good luck.
I get out the car. I'm out.
Let's get out. Let's get out.
Hans is just watching him through the window, standing out there, just waiting for it to take effect. What I want to see.
Fast acting.
He said the cow drives itself. It sounds like it's dangerous.
What will be is like, how often does he pass out in stream? I don't pay it. I'm like, it would be easier to tell you how often he doesn't.
The first time Nerd and I reviewed Doctor Who, it was not that.
There
It
was
wasn't
what
the best of
Stepped
showings.
all over my damn joke.
It was pretty funny though.
there was about 3 hours of actually watching the show, and then 8 hours of the two of them passed out.
Must remember to mute her whenever I'm going to talk.
How often does he fall asleep on stream? Well, how often is he awake on stream? Would be the easier question.
exactly. How often is he actually? Doesn't he?
How often is he awake on stream? That's an easier countable number. Somebody's gonna send him this, and he's gonna get in my DMs. How dare you? I want to.
How dare you speak truth, you bastard!
I already,
You memed me.
I already yeah,
You memed yourself.
You're in the show now.
You already DM'd him. Did you send him the picture?
You're
Oh
the
yeah,
meme.
that's the first thing I sent him.
Look at me. Look at me. You're the meme now.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, AI art was fighting with me, so I don't have a new scene for Hightown. I will spend the next week or so trying to come up with that. But
By the time we
you guys land, no, oh no. If you think this is going to be that short a trip, you are sorely mistaken.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
I hate this place. I've been here for
You
7
hate this
years.
Explains why his cyberpunk
Yeah, it's
streak is
exactly.
so long.
We went to raid him one day and he wasn't even there. He
That
fucking
did
fell asleep.
happen. That did happen whenever I raided him. Like, oh, I'll raid him, and then I pop over to his cyberpunk show. He's like, yeah, I'm still conscious. And then, like, 2 minutes later, he passes out. I'm like, damn it, nerd! No!
At least he was on camera. Then we went to raid him, and it was just
because I'm like,
starting
he's the
soon.
only person still on. I was like, let's raid him. Okay, we raid him. There's no one. He's out. He's gone. He's just gone.
He's
Dragon
got
Noodle
the
Soup,
be
just
right back
$50.
screen running.
Yeah, for
All
like
right,
12
Kevin
hours.
gets 2 bennies. Frost gets 1.
Oh,
And we do a
wait.
shot.
Oh,
Dragon Noodle Soup
Top.
with another
Yeah,
fitty.
I missed it. Hold on, I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
refresh. It
What?
said it, but I didn't hear it.
Somebody wants you drinking.
All right, Kevin gets 2 bennies, Frost gets 1, and we do a shot. Oh, god damn it. All right, give me a
All
second.
right.
I gotta go get one.
We're gonna be
Wonderfully
fucked
done,
up. Let's
Dragon
go.
I don't have shots.
Glorp, glorp, glorp.
Drink your toilet.
Dragon
wine.
Noodle.
Thank you, Noodle.
It is toilet.
Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Get out of my way.
I'm just
Oh my god, that.
doing the flask.
Oh, I'm gonna have laugh lines now. Just fucking fuck. Just-
Well, it's better than frown ones. All those weird
Yes,
whisker
please.
things that that old lady had on the goddamn news.
So,
Goddamn Naruto wannabe.
well, that happened. He seemed like a very nice person. though I don't-
Is there? I
All right,
want to
for
spend a
this
Benny
next
to
shot.
fix his car to make sure it's okay. So that way he doesn't hurt himself.
Oh, here
Oh, there
we
you
go.
turn on the autopilot.
Cheers, Dragon Noodle Soup.
Cheers,
I'm-
dragon.
I'm going to spend a Benny to fix up his car while
You
he's
look like a damn hitman.
while he's asleep or whatever.
I don't have a fake beard.
Now I gotta pull a Cartman.
His car runs very well because I fixed it while he's asleep.
you fixed up his car while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make. Did you make a repair roll for that?
I just
Spent a
spent a.
Benny for it.
Can we
Oh,
spend
he
a Benny?
spent a Benny for it. All right, that'll
Narrative.
work.
Okay.
I will give you the narrative Benny for that.
I don't have my
Right.
red sunglasses, but I can wear this in solidarity.
There's a
I need
necktie
to-
joke in there somewhere.
I will be taking these glasses off as soon as I finish my drink. Because
Well,
of-
I do have a pearl necklace as well.
I'm not touching that. Someone
Are
else
you
go.
just trying to look librarian-ish or something, or what?
No, I mean I actually have a pearl necklace,
no.
but this is actually my nice
What?
stuff, so I can't be wearing it for like hobnob stuff. Though I do have to wear it in order
Tiger
for like.
I'm sure there's a
Noodle.
knob involved somewhere.
All right,
Dragon Noodle!
here's Dragon.
We'll be taking another. I
He
already took my
died
shot.
looking for a new shot.
He might have.
All right, so you guys are at the alabaster
Malakuma.
shined up helipad.
I'm not going to lie. I feel rather uncomfortable being here.
Well, let's start walking.
Start
No.
walking.
Silly emotion.
Start walking, looking for another inn, or go to a government building. Then I guess.
They would probably
Something like
call
that.
them hotels at this point.
How much
Yeah,
dirt
probably
do you track
hotels.
up here?
What was that, Anbeck?
How much dirt do our footprints track? Because none of us wiped our feet.
It actually you can see dirty footprints on there, and then the dirt just kind of the ground vibrates at a super high frequency, and the dust lifts off and kind of shuffles its way off the side.
Hmm. They must have some
Fancy.
interesting equipment.
No.
Well, we know why there's so much dust down below now.
Dust is a relative word for human dander, but yes.
Poor Dragon Noodle's missing all the praise in the kick chat.
Did you not thank him? Quickly, kneel
Dude,
down.
everyone loves
It's
him.
because he's not in Kick, I don't think.
No,
He's over on YouTube.
I know.
But just so you know, Noodles, everyone is fucking shouting your accolades in the kick chat.
Yes.
All right.
Saying, thank you,
Yeah,
Dragon Noodle.
we don't have-
Dropping more gifties in there.
We don't have cool emojis in the YouTube yet. Till we get
We do not.
monetized.
We got to get to that 500. So
Everyone, go over and start going over and becoming members, sirs. Or at least subscribe. I'm going to look to see if there's one of those mall like map things that go over in detail where everything is, like
That's
you
a
are
pretty
here.
good idea too. Yeah.
You mean a signpost?
This place seems advanced enough to go over and pull that shite off.
What are we looking for exactly?
Our employer.
The leader, essentially.
Well, there's a governance, so
Do they have a
there's
pet
probably-
shop
Well-
in here up here?
Government. Oh, I have no idea. A government
For the pet shop
official or
downstairs.
something.
Pick whichever one you like.
We got to talk to someone about getting
There we go.
sapphires to the Tomorrow Legion.
Opening up trade agreements between Sapphire Cliffs and the Tomorrow Legion is what our main purpose is. So
as
we
you
need
exit
to be
the
humanitarians.
helipad, you are greeted by
And not-
a gentleman in a suit. Welcome, esteemed guests. How can we be of service to you today? What is it that brings you to Sapphire Cliffs? May I see your invitation, please?
Unless anyone took it from me, I will
Look at
provide
her.
the invitation.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Ah, yes, you are here as representatives of the illustrious Duke Kington. Tell me, is the Duke with you today?
Oh,
We have not met yet.
Well, that's quite a loaded question.
It's not a loaded question. It's a simple question. Has the Duke come with you, or are you here acting on his behalf?
Refresh my memory. Is the duck a duke?
The Duck is a Duke.
oh, Duke
Um,
Duckington.
No, he has not come with us. He's actually still off doing his business. He recently went over and had a foul problem going over and taken care of.
Kevin rolls his eyes at that.
And he's going over and resetting everything.
Grim lets
But
out a
he went
groan.
over and allowed us to come in his stead.
Surprised Grim wasn't like, Duke? You mean Duck?
You know, before we knew he was a duke, I actually did call him Duckington, so that works.
Wait, he has a last name?
What?
I had no idea.
Yes, his name is Sid Ulysses Kington.
Huh.
Huh.
Suck.
But he only goes by his middle initial. which makes him Cy Duckington.
God damn
But-
it.
But yes, the Duke is, or the Duck, or the Duke, however you want to say it. We are in his stead. We are here in his stead.
Yes, I assume you have power to act in accordance with and make agreements on his behalf as his representatives.
We are also representatives for an. Oh, shoot, hold on. One moment, please. I need to go over and discuss something with my associates before we continue. I turn over, grab Glitter Leader, and tug him aside. Do we go over
By
and
all means.
do we mention Glitter Leader that we are part of the Tomorrow
Tomorrow
Legion? I
Legion,
think
yeah.
that is the most honest.
That's fine, yeah.
Right?
Some of you are in Tomorrow Legionnaire uniforms. No, we should keep that a secret.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got paraphernalia on my armor at least.
Shite. Well,
I'm a
I can
pilot
change
armor.
my armor anytime.
I can't.
So yeah, I walk forward and go over and say, like, we're also representatives of the Tomorrow Legion, if you have not heard of them already.
I am not personally privy to the Tomorrow Legion, as it were. I'm sure someone here has heard of you.
I'm gonna roll. What do I roll to see if he's full of shit?
Notice?
That would be indeed a notice.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna Benny that.
Absolutely, penny that.
There we go. Better. Not great, but better.
I just start critiquing his fashion and whispering all the things to Hans that I
Man, my
noticed.
rolls suck in this game.
Look at this coat. It's frayed at the edges.
Do I know?
You're a combat boy.
Do I feel if he's full of shit or not? My notice is high enough.
No, he does not seem to have have any knowledge of the Tomorrow Legion itself.
All right, so he's just a hoity-toity piece of shit. I got you.
Well, hopefully we go over and make a good impression.
Little Leader, how common is your faction?
I mean, people know of us. It's not exactly.
What do you
a
mean
secret.
your faction?
I'm a part of the Glitter Boy faction. What are you talking about, kid?
I think he was more mad at Dr. Synthris.
Yeah, dummy.
You have an individual faction there, Grim? You got something to tell me?
You're part of the
Tell
Damn
him
Tomorrow Legion too, you son of a bitch.
Was he asking about the Tomorrow Legion faction or the faction of the Glitter Boys?
the Glitter Boys.
They're
Yeah,
not a faction. They're a bunch of robots.
they are.
Robot jocks.
No. A faction of robot jocks. Yeah.
Conversation-wise, he was mentioning them earlier as being the populace seemed not surprised, so he was like, "Oh, you're that well known.
Grim doesn't.
Perhaps you can use some of their good reputation."
That's why I was talking about him. So that's why me being here helps us out with the Tomorrow Legion stuff too.
He says, "Oh, you're a Glitter Boy, are you?"
Yes, sir.
He looks much bigger when he's in his
In my armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the taxi could not hold my armor, so
Yes.
Way down there.
Well, rest assured, up here you will have no need for said armor.
they always say that.
We've heard that before.
This is why you have your teleport button, Glitter Leader.
Yeah.
The oh shit, get me in the armor button.
Yeah.
So when's the last time this place was attacked by, like, say, a 30-foot tall demon with a flaming sword?
Or a kaiju.
Or a kaiju? Long time? Last week?
I cannot remember any demon or monster attacks in my immediate memory. I don't think it's ever happened.
I look at my non-existent watch. Well, soon enough.
Sounds like you're about due.
Where's the building for the government people? He waves his hand. I don't
Would you
remember
care
who-
to escort
How
us
many
to
have
our
you had?
accommodation?
Come right this way. City Hall is this direction. Who is it that you wish to speak with?
Someone
believe
that deals with trade.
Respecting our group.
We're looking to go for an established trade agreements between not
Yes.
only possibly between the Duck, but more prevalently between Tomorrow Legion and this city.
Given our unfamiliarity, who would you suggest?
You will want to probably discuss with Grok and his wife, and possibly the rest of the tribunal at first, or after you consider fact.
Why?
All right.
Alright. I'm sure that's who we'll have to ask all our questions to.
He's
sure
just
they,
gonna lean. Hans is gonna lean to the doc and say, "Okay, I'm gonna bet you 5 credits that this Grok guy is actually the guy who drove the cab, and he just has many jobs." Eh?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, right?
Your point, but I think they might look similar. If there's a third of the gene pool down there, I'm betting the other 2/3.
Yeah, but he said
Damn
he
it,
wasn't
you saw
related to
through my
anybody up here.
bet. Okay, never mind. But I tried to snooker you, but you figured it out. Okay.
We would like
everyone-
to
apparently
be
that has credits.
Let's start moving. Let's go.
we would like to be escorted to Grok.
We could totally fleece the
Very,
cab.
very well. We will head to Grok's establishment.
Well,
think
feel
this
like
Grok
this Grok
character's
is
got-
an AI.
Yeah, he makes pretty good maps, I think too. Maybe some pretty good art, maybe as well. I don't know.
God damn it! Not that Grok.
Right.
I love how it took them another 3 minutes to catch up on that.
This has an
Yeah.
8 in it.
Wait.
All right. So you are escorted through the streets. You see more high society individuals, fancy dress,
I am going to-
coattails, not a uncollared shirt in sight.
I'd like to keep an eye out to see what they do with their trash. It just bothers me that they don't throw anything organic over useless as it is.
Make me a notice check, looking specifically for the trash.
Kevin's gonna be like, I swear he's gonna figure something out. There's gonna be some kind of conspiracy going on. With
I
the
could make an
organic
entire
trash.
conspiracy. I'm gonna Benny it, see if I get better. I didn't.
Man, we are rolling like shit.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You do see very Disneyland, very 1990s Disneyland.
That's a stark difference. I'm glad you
Trash
clarified
cans.
that.
Sitting
It's
around.
awesome, Disney. Okay.
Yes.
The good one.
Yeah. Height of
Still
pride in
childish.
themselves.
When they weren't.
It gives
weird.
off a very Epcot feel to it.
It's a
I-
great big universe.
I feel very conflicted. It's too shiny, but I do want to release my inner child. So
This place looks cool.
If we released him, his brain would leak everywhere.
This is so much better than that shitty castle.
There are no attractions or rides though.
Ah.
is there at least a gift shop?
It is a legitimate experimental prototype
Like
city of
Dulat.
tomorrow.
It's like the Dulat sign. You
Yeah,
open
it's
it up
Dulat.
and yeah.
Is there? Can I spend a Benny to make sure there is a
Do
do
it.
lot thing?
Do it. Spend the penny. Do it.
I need DM approval.
It would not align with the
Oh, okay.
storyline.
Oh darn it! Is there a gift shop?
It's just sapphires.
Yeah, it's just Sapphires. Yeah.
There is not a gift shop. It does not look like they have a
I see
tourism.
an open pocket.
Yeah, they do not have a specific tourism department.
That's
Hans,
weird.
It was,
though.
know what
it
we
was-
have to
no,
do.
they were hiding. They were trying to hide themselves. So why would they have a tourist thing going
Well,
on?
Because they have people showing up and all this other stuff.
Epsilon Land, Epsilon World. I'm not sure which one sounds better.
They have a T-shirt that says "I visited Sapphire Cliffs and all I got was this stupid memory wipe."
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like Deacon said, it's more like
Epsilon
a
was
thrift
here,
shop.
and all he left was
Thrift
this
shop.
later.
All
The
right.
thrift shop is downtown, down in Lowtown.
We'll have to go from this.
There's a man who looks strangely
It's
like
run
Jeremy
by all
Griggs out in
very
front.
Oh God.
Jesse the commoner
He has no
also
eyebrows,
runs the gift shop.
a scraggly beard.
He never
Man.
sleeps. That's why he's sleeping in his taxi all the time.
What's like the people from, was it Saturday Night Live or which show was that on where they're like, you only have one job? Who are you? And the people, they were the air pilots, they were the stewardesses, they ran the travel agency, they did everything because they had like, I got 7 jobs.
That's
this
like
guy.
Ian Field for that one too.
Yeah, there you go.
And Chris Farley.
Well, that they don't have a gift shop and they don't even have a Duloc welcoming thing. That's actually a little bit more disconcerting.
On Dragon Noodle, they do know about the Glitter Boy faction. They just don't know about the Tomorrow Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not all Glitter Boys are associated with the Tomorrow Legion.
Yeah.
But they are considered to be allied.
And the Tomorrow Legion.
And they know about.
Tomorrow
also
Legion is
know
kind
about-
of the new kid on the block.
They also know about cyborgs too. So.
Yeah, they didn't seem disturbed by a full-on automaton either.
Robots.
You
are,
might think
you,
that you're
you've
owned
seen
by one of
you've
us.
seen robots and androids walking around.
They probably think that they're
Sentient
owned by one of
ones?
us.
Have you done anything to really reveal your sentience to them?
I've asked peculiar questions. But other than that, no.
Exactly.
So do we find this AI, or
You do not find an AI. The man in the suit
We're full of
leads you
stock today.
to a building in the debaucherous district.
Ooh,
ooh,
Oh dear.
You hear that, kitty? Debauchery.
the botch.
Yes,
Eden
this would be-
suddenly stops looking outside the window.
Oh, you guys walked here. It was within walking distance.
She suddenly starts looking away from the buildings.
The
She's just looking at her
building
feet.
he leads you to
I
is a
record it all.
very tall pyramid-shaped building in the bright neon letters.
My
on the
other
front of it.
question-
It says Grox.
do we do we see any other Edens around here, or is it just?
Shut up!
I'm just
Shut
saying.
up!
Right.
I'm
I'm
just
looking
saying.
for Edens.
I'm
I'm,
just saying.
looking for signs of pot life. I'm looking for child soldiers.
Wait, is this the part where we find out that Grok went back in time and he got the sports almanac and made this whole Grokville up here? Is this...
Yeah.
Is one
Wait
of
a
Han's relatives
minute.
hiding in the rock?
Bro, we're walking into the Luxor now. You're
Yeah.
talking about there's a whole bunch of Edens.
I'm
There
just
are-
saying there's a possibility.
Make me a
Epsilon
notice
World
check.
is very
Oh
strange.
wait, if we're in Horde Town, there's definitely some Edens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Oh God, he's right.
I know. This is very bad for her.
I want to roll notice.
Right.
Hold it.
We know Mort's
Fuck you
vacation
guys.
destination.
Oh fuck that.
And the silence just reigns.
I'm trying to find. There's my notice.
Oh fuck that too.
But
What is wrong with these dice?
You're not allowed to see the horse.
There we go.
Give me the horse dice.
I've got a lot of bennies, so
I'm
God
not rolling a
damn it.
notice at all.
All right, I got to raise.
You
hold
gotta
on.
raise-
One day these dice
I
will
want
stop
to raise.
looking at me.
God dang
Oof.
it.
Failure. Am I the only
You
one who
would
sees
eat
it?
the rage from the entire.
No, mine was Benny, so I'll take this as
Damn it, I'm
yeah,
stuck as
success.
Jesse.
Well, let me
Governor.
rephrase it. Do I see it the best or first with my raise?
Why is Jesse the commoner with us? Did he come with us?
No,
He
he's
just
not.
shows
But
up.
it's
he's been
not letting
following
me
us
roll
the
as
whole
me.
time.
he accidentally got out of the car and just let it drive people around. He's just like,
Jesse, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You got
It's
wife
not
and kids.
automatic.
What's going
It
on?
wasn't an accident.
Circus, do I see him
I
first?
fixed your car.
You see, there are a couple of Eden-esque synthei's walking around in the
Oh, cool. All right.
in the
Hey,
area.
Eden, look, there's a bunch of your family members here.
Oh,
Mm,
What?
no.
Uh,
What is this
Good.
place?
I look
with
over
your
and
with your
see-
notice check, you are currently in a casino. You can see various card tables, not jukeboxes. What's the
slot
Slots.
machine.
slot machines? Yes,
Those
Yeah.
are Eden,
card
right?
tables, dice tables, slot machines.
So
No,
Eden,
Eden is not a
I
slot
have a
machine.
question. Why is there all these versions
a
of you
slut
dressed so
machine.
conservatively out here?
What
They're
do you
also
mean
covered.
conservatively?
I mean, there's like so little flesh showing. Just look at her. Look at them.
What?
I have
What?
a big bomber jacket on, excuse me. As like
Yeah.
the armor tries to slowly reform and
You know
like
what
cover more
the
skin, then fucks up.
big? It goes down to here. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wait a minute.
And there are
suddenly in a,
definitely
like, a
more
Handmaid's Tale
form-fitting.
cloak.
There are definitely more
Gotta
form-fitting
chill.
evening gown type attire here than there was outside.
How many of these do you think are kaiju?
What the hell is even
Probably
that?
not
None of
long,
them.
given that they were experimented by a weird perverted wizard, but we're not here for that, and I'd rather not be reminded that I'm a fucking automaton. So, shall we keep
What?
going?
But your family's here.
They're
Keep
not
walking.
my family. They just were made by the same mold.
Oh, so you are a robot.
I'm not a
What?
We're
He's got
going.
you there. He's got you there.
I thought she was a real girl.
I am.
Kind of.
I'm confused.
kind
You
of what
guys
the
think she's
branding-
real,
Ladies
but then
and
these
gentlemen,
people that
ladies
look like
and
her
gentlemen,
and then-
everyone, let's focus, please. Let's go.
But
All right.
No,
Yes,
focus.
Han starts staring at all the extra Edens. He wants us to focus.
Hans, what's going on?
Oh, say,
No, eat it. Yeah. Oh, over here, Hans. Come on, let's go.
you know how you like to play games? Some people like to come here to play games with them.
Hans, I'm going to tell Luke.
What? What kind of games?
Hans, are you saddling up to one of the tables?
No, he's getting kind of like pulled away. Like, no, okay, fine.
She never plays games. What do you mean?
No, I usually go over and devote myself into helping other people. Now we need to go now.
But I don't.
Meanwhile, Synthros is just staring at Kevin trying to herd the cats, and he's like, I
Yeah.
need help, and I'm just going to make this worse.
Is anybody stepping up to any of the gaming?
Where's the doc? Where is he? Where's that guy?
You jerks never tell me anything.
I kind of wanted to go over and do a little bit gambling, but that's not within Eden's characters, and no.
Little Lita, perhaps we should proceed while they amuse themselves.
I mean, I would need Eden with us because I can't talk very well. So
But,
No, really.
Well, you can say that again.
it's true.
I mean, weigh the pros and cons here. He just leaves it at that, just looking at you with the same eyes, like, I'm going to make it worse.
That's why I'm bringing her with me too, so I have backup as well. So
Listen, I'll talk to them if you guys want. I'll get things done.
okay, no, not your way though. We don't want to do it your way.
My way's the best way. Prove me
I
wrong.
don't doubt that. I do not doubt
You know what?
that.
Let's
But
establish that right now. Do not shoot the populace while we're here until someone
you
says it's
son of a-
okay.
Lucian?
Lucian's not here.
So, Grim, okay, I've got an analogy for you. You know how you do target practice where you shoot at targets and you get better at shooting, but you don't kill anyone?
No.
Hans, have you seen the
So,
targets?
some people do this and they target things and they shoot at the targets to learn how to shoot better and they get better at it without actually shooting the targets. That's what people come here to do. They play the games. They,
Why aren't they just
Play
good
the
at it like
game.
me?
They're
well,
not
you were
just talented.
programmed. You're not actually very good at it. You're actually told.
We're doing
it
this while
bypassed
we're
all your
walking.
normal things.
Saying.
I look at
We're-
Hans very sternly.
The
this
Edens on
is-
the side. We're fully functional.
What did
Exactly.
you
See,
say?
people come here to practice to get
No,
better. at
they
it.
haven't
Get away
even-
from me.
They haven't
Get
even
away.
acknowledged you. The two of them that are there. One of them is sitting at a craps table
Kevin's
next
just
to
surrounded.
somebody who's gambling, and the other one.
Get away.
is,
Go away.
the other one is actually walking around with a tray handing out drinks.
So the
Tails,
practice-
Discount.
They come here to practice making people, but don't actually make people.
Tails, explain to me what the hell he's talking about.
It's all about sex.
Baby.
Well, it says this establishment appears to be a den for games of chance where people make wagers.
Exactly. Prostitutes. It's always a
They
game
bet
of
on
chance.
things.
What's a prostitute?
Someone who has biological
Lucian
sex
later.
Kevin
combined.
is literally looking up into the sky saying, God,
Lucian
please
will
help
give
me
you
right
a
now.
full
Was
breakdown
the
later.
Eden's looking at the floor.
Right.
I tried to
Was-
give you an out.
Was the "what's a prostitute" question out loud or in the mind blink?
Oh no! Oh, it was out loud and in the mind.
Unless
All
Yep.
right. As you're
maintaining it.
at that exact question of Grim saying, "What's a prostitute?" you hear a deep booming voice say, "Something you won't find in here. Check across the street."
Let's go across the street.
No!
I'm good.
What
Is
is
anybody
it?
turning
Somebody
to look
tell
where
me.
you
Yeah.
heard the voice come from?
I'll turn to look.
All right.
no.
JT, can you go into the compendium packs because they didn't actually give me a quick way to pull this up and open up the race of Grackletooth?
Under
Oh.
which book?
It should be under the Tomorrow Legion Player's Guide.
Okay, hold on. Under
Races.
Grackles.
Tomorrow Legion Player's Guide, races, Grackletooth.
This is
I
the
want you
most
to picture
insane
one of these
fucking
guys.
season.
I want you to picture one of these guys in a smoking jacket.
Is it under DBs and mutants?
It's going to be under races.
Oh, I see it. All right, gotcha.
And then,
I'm
yeah, you'll
Like,
just have to scroll down
there
to
we go.
Dragon Noodle, play the love interest card on all the Edens, then make an army of
There you go.
sex bots.
I've seen that. It's Austin Powers. It was very good.
I'm just glad Serenity didn't do the thing.
I was not gonna love interest common nerd card.
Wait a minute. I access my data banks to what a prostitute is.
All right, you figure out what a prostitute is.
Oh my God! Eden's a whore.
What?
Where do you say that? Is that in the mind link or is that out loud too? Out loud
That's
too?
that's both.
Lucian is not here to maintain the mind link unless Hans is
I'm
doing it.
not. Oh,
No, Lucian, the helmet is maintaining the mind link currently.
Let them suffer.
That's
Grim?
absolutely out loud and in the
Grim,
mind.
you're gonna need to not say that stuff out loud, please.
But
But nothing.
also,
Doesn't you do not get the impression that the
is she
the
ashamed
other
of being
Eden,
a whore?
She's
I don't understand.
she's a cyber knight, dude. Did you not see what the sword thing?
not all
that's what that
debauchery is created equally.
Cyber whore?
We don't employ
Different
whores
model,
in this
Grim.
establishment.
Different
We're
model.
gambling. We're a
Grim,
gambling.
Same
den.
line, different model.
Grim, I've never sold my body.
Well, somebody
Yeah,
sold
we're
your
making-
body,
Well,
right?
you were really close.
Yeah, but not all Grim units that we've
point.
seen have been good
Did
and on the
something
side of
dumb.
us. Some of them are monsters who kill innocent people. That doesn't mean you are.
Doesn't it?
Eden, just a reminder.
You don't kill
did-
puppies
You almost
or
you almost
ducks.
lost that because you did something dumb. Just don't forget that. That's what Kevin
I
said.
was going over and making sure I was getting
I'm
civilians out
recording
to
all of this,
safety.
Catalina.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
almost died doing
Lord.
it, but we're past
spend
that.
a
And
point.
then I
I have to
almost
record
got
this
roofied
later.
that one time by
Later.
the crazy wizard too.
Yep,
But that
yep,
wasn't selling myself. So.
This guy has a cool beard.
yep.
Oh wait, can I see it? No.
Yeah, I can't see it. Is it up?
Check. Look in the stream. He's got the picture of the
Look,
Grackletooth
that's
pulled up.
cheating.
My stream doesn't work very well.
I can't.
Oh.
Yeah. If you want
Open
to
it
look at it and don't
yourselves.
want, you can open it yourself.
Oh,
It's
there it
in
is.
the
Okay.
compendium packs on races.
Okay. I
Fine,
see
I'll
it
look
now.
at the thing.
They got weird satyr bird leg things and
Oh,
don't wear
interesting.
shirts, evidently.
They're
Except
like
this guy does.
circuses. They're bald and no
Oh.
shirtless.
He's cool.
Yeah, he does look cool.
He's like a lizard and a half lizard fucked. It's a little bit more towards the lizard side.
And they have
Wait.
rawhide-like
That means they'll
skin, ranging from tan to orange rust in color, a saurian head full of teeth, tough spines on their shoulders and forearms, and powerful digitigrade legs.
Does
Wait.
look like your
Have
Wait.
4 fingers and a thumb, but their legs end with 2 giant clawed toes.
Wait a minute. Grim does some internal logic and systems logic training, and he goes, "Oh, so you were sex trafficked? That's how they got you."
You,
So-
you really need to keep a lot of this to yourself.
The Grackletooth standing
Oh,
before
no.
you in his smoking jacket says that definitely not here. Folks, none of this happened in my establishment. In fact, a round of drinks on the house for everybody here. Keep the party going. If you're looking to buy or sell women, that is not in here. We do not appreciate that here.
To be fair, he's like 10 years old. He's says things out randomly without thought
Yeah.
and without much conscious thought or analytical thought or any thought whatsoever. Actually, you should ignore
She doesn't know
everything
what
he
she's
has to
talking
say.
about either. Everyone in my establishment is of a reasonable age. We do not permit children in the casino.
Besides, who are you gonna trust, me or a sex bot?
You see why I suggested you go in without them.
Hey, look, Grim, a slot machine. You can put money in here and you might win.
Yeah, you might win
lose.
more money.
Win what?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Money.
What do I need money for?
Buy
Bullets.
more
They
bikes.
buy you guns.
Motorcycle fuel.
That's your job.
Christ.
Oh,
My
no, it's your
job.
job. Yeah,
That's
it's your
Lucian's
job.
job, but Lucian's not here.
My job's to shoot things. I don't buy things.
Oh man, the money dries up. You're going to be throwing
You know
your
what?
guns
Maybe
at
we
people.
shouldn't trust him with a budget. But if you do happen to find any of those shiny credit things they showed you earlier, give them to me.
I don't think so.
And no more toys.
All right, after that whole debacle right there, Kevin will walk up to the bar and see if he can speak to this grackle tooth guy and ask, "Are you Grok?"
He says, "Yes, I am Grok. This is my place. What can I do for you?"
We were advised to talk to you about some trade agreements or something that we could try to
Oh,
do.
this is city council business.
Yes.
Very well. Generally, I let my wife handle most of that. Go ahead and head up. He hands you a key card. This will get you passed into the VIP section. Head up to my office on the other side. She should be waiting up in there. She's probably doing something with the books right now. I don't know. I'm just the charismatic face around here. She handles most of the
Does she look like Eden too?
Let's not take that track, Grim.
Okay. So, Grim, you're gonna need to either get out or you're gonna need to be quiet for right now, okay? Because right now you're about to destroy this whole thing. So, stop.
Daddy's gonna get the belt.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring Lucian out here because I don't have my suit on. So.
And to my lovely
Don't you
audience
forget
who
it.
would like to play around with the AI art generation, if you can design me an art for Grok and drop it in the show art channel, I would appreciate that. We're gonna farm out our AI art at this point.
There you go. Yeah.
Do they have like not just games, but like games of chance that are maybe something that Grim might find entertaining?
Yeah, they have dartboards and
Oh, dartboards.
Grim,
Yeah.
look, target practice, not
Dartboard.
with a gun.
Yeah.
We're throwing darts. And try and interest him in something
Yeah.
game-wise. Because all that's going through Hans's mind right now, and the mind link right now, is he's thinking, oh, man's lizard legs. Okay, see, now this makes sense. You get Lucian, and you get a little lizard lady, and then you get these people.
There you
And
go.
that's what's going through his head, but he's not saying any of it out loud.
1 + 1 is 2.
Exactly. One weirdo and an abomination, and you get
I throw a dart full force at the dartboard.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
do it.
all right. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Not a strength check as well.
Not a strength check, just an athletics check.
All right. Oh, I thought it was higher. Shit.
Oh, no, just a D10.
Yeah.
I want to break it.
Well, you gotta break my shit. All right, so Grok has handed Kevin the card and given him instructions to head up.
Yep.
Let me finish doing this schmoozing, and I'll be up to join you guys here probably about 15 minutes.
Okay. Eden, Doc, you guys are with me, and you two, as in Hans and Grim, if you want to chill out here or come up with us, it's up to you. But if you got to come up here with us, it's all business.
Oh, I definitely want to come. I want to see his Eden wife.
Phrasing. I think
Please
I'll wait
no.
below.
Hans
Please
is just gonna
no.
throw his dart and then, okay, we're going upstairs, I guess.
Please no, Eden wife. Oh no.
And in the mind link, Kevin's saying to Hans, "Can you help me watch him, please?"
I can try, but he likes saying things.
I know, but still,
Like words, they just fall right out.
fall
of his
out of his
vocal.
mouth. Yeah, I got no problem with
Nate.
him saying that stuff in the mind, but oh man, Kevin will start heading up.
This.
God damn you, Grim.
All right, you
Things
head through the
quietly
high
through
roller section. Go ahead and make me another notice check as you're walking through.
I want to spend a Eden so she a Benny so she looks like Eden spending.
I'm gonna spend an Eden.
How many Edens is this gonna cost me?
Hell, I'll spend 2 if it costs me 2.
You cunt.
I'll see your Eden and raise you.
How many is it going to cost me?
I hate you.
Sir?
I hate you so much.
She is already an established character. I will not be changing her race.
You got a picture for her?
I don't yet.
It's Eden.
Only if Eden's 9 foot tall and has ice blue skin.
Well, if I'm
Well.
modified.
I tried, Noodle. I tried.
Fuck you,
It fucked me
Noodle.
at the drive-through.
Oh man, Dragon Noodle was the one that was.
Sorry, Dragon Noodle, but Grok's wife is an ice giant.
Love comes in all shapes and sizes.
And places.
She's got powerful thighs.
Like a whorehouse.
Grim, are you actually aged? I really don't know sometimes.
Do you have Tourette's? That's the other
You
question.
have Tourette's. You got the defective murder robot.
He's like that guy from the old cartoons who's smoking a cigar, pretending to be a baby in the baby carriage. You got it.
Let's go, Toots.
Finsta. Oh, Finsta, baby.
I'll show him the card.
Oh, God, that's like so many congressmen. Anyway.
We go onwards.
Yep.
We rolled our notice checks, actually.
You rolled your notice checks. Did
Yes,
anybody get a...
sir.
Oh, I
What
didn't
did we-
even, I
what
didn't
did we
roll a
get?
notice check. Hold on.
I was too busy cringing.
I'm
Like
gonna roll a Benny. God damn, I stink today.
I'll Benny mine.
I mean, you did just
Me
bad.
too.
God damn, everything sucks.
No, it's terrible.
She
I
did
don't
well, though.
know. I'm sitting kind of high.
I'll take my success. Fine.
How high are you? I mean, how high are you?
She alarmed herself to the top. And exploding dice.
I
No,
launched hard and exploded.
I just
Alright.
want to use Benny's because I don't want them to go
That
to
sounds
waste.
like something that needs to be fixed.
As you are walking through, you hear a familiar voice from the opposite side of the VIP section.
Oh no.
Know your voice.
A familiar voice. Eden picks up on it most of all.
It's not
Oh, is
better
it her?
fucking not be Mort. I will fucking kill you, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. It takes you a minute to recognize it because it doesn't sound nearly as pompous,
You fuck.
but you do catch a glimpse of a bronze-skinned man sitting at a craps table.
Oh,
That explains the high thing. It's another dick in a box.
I instantly go forward towards
No,
that
no,
guy at the
no.
craps table.
Kevin's gonna stop that.
Hey,
Nope.
you did love
Nope.
you.
Well,
Are you gonna try to? Are you gonna try to? Because I'm literally gonna try to stop you. So
No, I'm not going to kill
Come
him.
on,
Don't worry.
11.
yeah.
You fuck it! I pushed past you.
How
He's
do I get to
going
shoot
to
somebody?
And then almost saunter and put an arm on a shoulder. Hello,
Hey.
sweetie.
He turns and, well, hello there.
God damn it.
Got any bread and water for me?
No, but I'm sure if you asked someone of the one of the waitresses walking around, you'll know them. They're the ones with trays, not with stacks of credits in front of them.
Understood.
Awkward.
You don't remember me, do you?
Honestly, I have no idea who you are, but I would be interested in getting to know you.
It's all right.
I
I
see
still
him
have your body.
with a success, right?
What's that?
Eden,
I
let's
see him with a
move.
success, right?
Not in
You
public,
you
please.
didn't see him at first, but since Eden is making the scene out of this, yes,
Han,
everyone is now aware that Eden
Universe.
has draped herself over
In the
a
mind
Morton
link,
looking
then
individual.
I say, why aren't we shooting the shit out of this guy?
Neutral ground.
Wasn't like the
Too many- We're in the middle of a public square right now. We're not going to shoot every little thing that shows up.
That's not every
Oh,
little
yeah.
thing. That's the fucking guy that tried to kill us.
With that
There's nothing-
17, you notice that this guy's eyes are green. They are not glowing sapphire blue.
That's quite interesting, actually. The other one I met that was like you, what's your make and model?
Make and model, I'm sure I know nothing about what you're talking about.
Oh, can I insight check that shit?
Go for it.
I can burn more bennies for this stupid shit that you probably just dropped in for no reason. Let's go!
No,
Is your name Schmort?
You're just lost.
The mind link. Let's talk to the boss, and then they could tell us who the hell that person is, really. But
I bennied it.
You bennied it. What did you get for
9.
a 9?
Pass
On
with
this
raise.
notice. Success with a raise. This guy legitimately has no clue what you are talking about.
Oh. Sorry. I had to be sure. I was probably going to kill you. If you
I
did.
would much rather you not.
Understandable. Do you have a brother?
I'm sure I have several. Dad was a bit of a slut.
Ooh.
Oh, isn't that what? Oh, never mind.
Is any one of them named Morthaniel?
Morthaniel, probably. Dad's name was Morton. He liked to pass his name around, like he'd like to pass his member around.
To be
Having
fair,
a
there
lead
is
on
a
the map
general
table.
comparison if we look to the lower town with Jesse the Commoner. They do seem to spread.
I actually very much do
Now
apologize.
we
if
know
that
what
was
the
someone
other
else.
people is, Hans.
Is everybody related in Hordtown?
Yes,
Do
that's why
you
they
have a brother I can kill? Damn it.
that's why they needed the synthetic script.
This man
Sure.
he introduces himself as yes, my name is Morthias.
Pleasure to meet you. I do very much apologize.
Morthias?
I had a very bad experience with your brother, who was actually using a
Fascinating.
likeness very similar to yours. So
Very, very strange. And yes.
You do have more style than the other one.
a little bit more, and you weren't, roofing girls.
So we're not going to kill
there
him?
was
Or
that.
living in a giant penis.
No.
Living in a
Eden,
giant
can we
penis.
focus now?
You guys always learn shit the hard way.
So wait a second. And he's asking the mind link, does he look like Danny DeVito too, really? And this is just a... Guys, I don't understand.
He's in the
H4,
bronze
H4.
robot.
Whatever happened to Danny DeVito?
He's in a
Locked
case
up.
that's on life support.
Yeah, he's boxed
At
up.
Castle
Molly.
Refuge.
Yeah.
I mean, did we
He
ever
has-
find out who the
What?
hell he is?
No,
Nope.
she figured out it was more Nathaniel. All right. Well,
She
thank
jumps
you.
to that conclusion anyway.
Thank you very much. I do apologize. I was going to go over and possibly kill you, but I'm
That's
I'm
not
glad
how
you're
you
not him.
negotiate. Step back,
Yeah,
Simon.
exactly.
Forefront.
I'm not entirely sure we shouldn't kill this guy.
You're not here.
No. No and no.
Let's
So,
let's focus. Let's
and-
go.
Sorry. Enjoy your games. Bye.
You guys are gonna
Yes,
regret
I,
this.
I
I
look
guarantee
I look
it.
forward to seeing more of you down the road. Hopefully, you don't mistake me for someone else and attempt to kill me.
It's all right. If you want to see more of me, there's plenty of copies running around. Walk off.
And I whisper in his ear, "She's a whore bot."
You're such a cunt.
All right, the ice giant.
Moving on. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Actually, I'll keep an eye on them. Hans, you stay here with Little Lead.
All right. Are you guys proceeding into the office on the other side of the VIP section now?
Yup.
I think so.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna enable the hell out of them.
Kevin, you can't go over and get mad at me for that.
I can, including when I told you not to do it, but pushed me out of the way. All right.
Not to go say hi.
Not to go say hi to someone who went over and roofied me and was going.
You were
over
coming
and
in
screwing
hot.
over the
You were
entire town,
coming in hot,
including your
chick.
ship.
I whisper
You were
in
coming in hot.
I bend down to whisper in Glitter Leader's ear. I don't know if you noticed this, but nobody really listens to you.
If there's multiple versions of you, there could be multiple
I'm
versions.
about to.
And therefore, it's probably a little bit different. Oh, besides, we can always take care of things should they heat up. For now, negotiations?
Well, I was going to if he was him, but he's not him. He's just happens to be a brother.
Right. It's the impulsivity of destruction that is the
Yeah.
question.
Going straight to just cutting him down was what the problem
Oh
is
no,
here.
I would
To
have
be
got
fair,
over and
to be
pressed
fair,
it.
she didn't go straight to cutting him down. She threw an arm over
True.
his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, were you sniffing him? Are you familiar with?
No, actually, if I had to go over and I would use the non-lethal settings
You,
of
I'm
my sword.
asking her this as I'm like turning them
Oh yeah,
away.
we're walking.
Yeah.
I would use the non-lethal settings on my sword to go over and knock him out, and then hopefully get some questions. But apparently, it's just the person went over and roofied me and was apparently just an offspring of a man whore. So.
Well, most of you organics are, but you have
Whoa. Stop. Okay. My dad is pretty awesome compared to these guys, all right? So
Yeah, but she's a
Father was
whore
king
bomb.
amongst men.
You know, Grim, it's rather unsettling for you to speak as such a man. You should be more refined as a young man.
What?
Precise. One of these days you'll grow up, at least in spirit, if not in mind. But until then, let's look at the shiny toys. Let's see about those little machines.
So wait a second. Wait a second. Is the murder bot criticizing another bot for having a singular purpose in life?
I have been doing that since she said she was not a bot.
But then
Well,
she
I'm
said
not-
she is.
I'm
Exactly, Grim. Now, shiny toys.
All right, so you guys make it to the office door. The office door. The first thing you notice about it is about twice the size of most doors.
Kevin will knock on the door.
You think this is big like this to make us feel little?
I'm already
Or to
feel.
make
I've
him
always
feel
felt
big.
little.
It's Grim sized.
I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there.
It is significantly larger than Grim-sized, even. Grim, for the first time since meeting the Glitter Boy, or since meeting Pilgrim, you feel a little small, standing in front of this door.
How tall is it?
It's too easy. of a joke.
It is. It is twice the height of a normal door, so it's about 16 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty big. All right. Well, at least I don't have to bend down in this.
This is Grim. This is the door.
And when he experiences adolescence.
Hold on, let me see if I have any whore figures.
Oh, I've seen your Baroness collection.
I've
You've got
seen your
plenty.
not safe for work collection, bro. You can't go over and start judging now.
I mean, he can.
Yeah, I can, because I have experience. I know one when I see one.
We go through the door.
Lord.
Well, the door is locked.
Seen
Well,
so
I
much
think it's
trust
locked.
in you.
I knocked
We
on
wait
the door.
at the door.
Yeah.
All right. The door. You hear a feminine voice call from the other side. Go ahead and come in.
We
I
open the
walk in.
door.
All right, you open the door. You see various sizes of furniture around, chairs, sofas, accommodating. Looks like it is set up to receive any number of species. Most of the chairs do have a cutout that a tail would fit through. And sitting in a large office chair behind a desk, you see, like I said, a 9.5 foot tall woman with white hair and ice blue skin.
Oh, she's my height.
Do you have a picture of her?
I do not have a picture of her.
The
That
worst.
shows you how good my short-term memory is.
Um,
All right. I'm letting glitter.
I wish I had more
That was
pictures,
common
but I
nerd will do
didn't.
that.
Does what was the wife's name again? Or do I need? I'll spend a penny to remember that.
Gladys.
You have not gotten her name yet.
Okay. Then I'll walk in and be like, "Hello, my name's Kevin. I'm the leader of the Epsilon team here for the Tomorrow Legion. We were here to set up a trade. I'll look over at Eden. What's up with the face? Okay. All right.
In truth, it reminds me a little bit of just like, hi, we're here from the Salvation Society.
Yeah, well.
Donation.
I was going to
Alright,
say,
let's
that's the
see if
same
this
face she
rolls
always
as-
has.
Let's see if this rolls as Jesse or if it actually rolls proper.
Oh, there you go.
Hey. All right. She says, "Yeah, yes, I have heard of your Tomorrow Legion. My name is Olga.
Okay.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
You know, I am co-owner of this establishment and a member of the city council here. So, what is it that you hope to establish with us here, so that I can brief the rest of the council and see if we can put together a meeting to discuss with you."
Is she at her desk right now or something?
She is at
or-
the desk. She is sitting
Okay.
behind the desk. Yes.
He'll walk kind of towards the desk and then stand at attention right there, like in the military. And we are here to set up trade between Sapphire Cliffs and the Tomorrow Legion or Castle Refuge. We're needing some monetarily, it's probably a better word. We need some help for with that, and we were told that you all would be able to help us out with that.
And what is it that you are offering in exchange for our monetary backing?
Mostly services is what we'd be doing. Anything that'd be able to help out between both of Sapphire Cliffs and the Tomorrow Legion. We have the manpower and the skills to help out any way we can.
Have you seen anything that looks like we are lacking in your visits so far?
Culture.
I haven't. I've not seen any protection really, but I mean we haven't messed around at all, so I don't know how your security is, but it was
Can I-
difficult to get here though.
Can I make a roll to see if I've noticed anything that they really, really, really need, or they do seem lacking in? Even if it could be like battle tactic stuff, so I can go
Yep.
reinforce for us to roll for battle.
You can go ahead and just make a straight strength check, or not strength, smarts. Just smarts.
All right.
Can I do that too?
Yep.
Only a 5. Let me know what you roll. I can on
Did
it.
you need me to roll a battle roll, or
Oh no, Kevin's got this. In case you want to outsmart Kevin.
it doesn't really seem necessary at this point?
Hans, don't forget about your movie rental service.
So Kevin, with with that smarts check, from everything you've seen, the place seems to be pretty self-sufficient.
Okay, so we really don't have anything to offer them then.
You
is
don't
from
have
what it-
anything specifically to offer.
Can I try a little bit with some of the negotiations then?
Sure.
I'm asking Kevin, not you.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Because I mean, in the mind link, I'll tell them I don't talk very well. So
Well, in truth, it's not so much of back and forth. You seem to be very good at going over and getting whatever services you need via probably your many established connections. We at the Tomorrow Legion are actually more of a humanitarian based organization. We're trying to go over and make things a lot more stable in other areas in order to increase productivity.
So your operation is another charity looking for
Not
backing.
of hope or anything of the like. We're actually very, very opposite of that. We don't go over and we don't tax people. We actually just try to do the right thing.
Yeah, we're not a 501c. No.
Not the barony of charity, an actual charity.
An actual one. Well, we don't even calling us a charity is a misnomer. We just try to do our best to go over and help those who need help, and to go over and give aid to those who need it.
I assume you know. Do you know of the Glitter Legion, the Glitter Boys, ma'am?
Yes, I've dealt with a few of them before.
I am one of them, for one, and for two, we plenty of Glitter Boys work with the Tomorrow Legion to help safeguard most of the.
Kind of looks over at you. I expected you to be shinier.
You know. They did, for some reason, they decided to keep my armor back down in Lowtown. I don't know why. I wanted to bring it with me, but the taxi couldn't hold it. But I can show you Pilgrim if you ever want to go down to Lowtown. But anyways, I'm just saying that Tomorrow Legion has the backing of the Glitter Boys as well. So it's not like some organization that just popped out of nowhere and is wanting to just ask around for money. So.
As with the Cyber Knights as well, if you happen to know of them as well.
The Cyber Knight as well. I truly am in rare company. As far as me going down to Lowtown, I'm not sure Grok would be entirely okay with that. Not after the Old Town fiasco.
And unfortunately, my armor stayed down
what
there.
fiasco?
That would probably be a conversation best withheld for when you actually meet the rest of the council. I think Luther would be the best to tell that.
Who's Luther? If you don't mind
Luther
me
is another member of the council. He's a politician type. He and his late wife were big on the charitable contributions and such, taking care of those less fortunate than themselves.
Did she look like Eden too?
No, she's an elf. She was an elf.
Kevin, I left you some tips in the chat.
Cheater.
She says it exactly like that. No, she's an elf. She was an elf.
Was?
Again, it's Luther's tale to tell.
Yeah, later.
Fair enough. So we were told to talk to you about setting up a trade deal, but from what it sounds like, we'll have to meet the rest of the council for anything to be set up.
Yes, I generally am tasked with filtering out the nonsense and those just looking to make a quick buck, or those trying to establish citizenship here in the area. But
What do you feel
it
about
sounds like you guys seem to be legitimate, and there may be something mutual that can be arranged.
not only with us, but also we can go over and work as envoys between yourselves and the dock. I believe you've sent more than a few invitations, and he hasn't so much been
Duke
answering that
Kington.
call.
The duck is his nickname, ma'am.
Oh, Duke Kington. Very well.
Yes.
I mean, if you have dealings with them, Duke
We're actually
Kington,
we've established a rather close relationship.
just not a financial relationship, I take it.
We never really had the need to do so yet. We were actually more so referred to you. But if you'd rather, we go over and work with him instead.
No, you're here already. We might as well discuss and see what we may be able to benefit from each other. Your legion, you say you're a fresh country, fresh nation, just getting off the ground. You have not insignificant amounts of military might for a nation, well enough to defend your borders and protect those who work with you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
My nose itches. All right. Very, very well. I feel that we may be able to come into an agreement. For now, let me put out the invitation and see who all would be willing to meet tonight. We can meet up at City Hall at sundown, if that works for you.
That'll be fine. Do you have proper lodgings for us to stay while we're waiting till sundown?
By all means. She opens up one of the drawers, pulls out a coupon book, writes something real quick, and tears out. Are all of you in the room with her right now, or did anybody stay outside?
Synthris isn't. Synthris is keeping an eye.
Synthris is keeping an eye out. All right, she starts writing, looks up for a second. And how many are specifically in your party?
Of everyone in this room, as well as our helper robot that's outside. He was going to go some protocols.
And we have a
driver and our other guard.
We have our driver as well as another one of our compatriots that are in Lowtown.
Very well. So that is 6 in total.
Who's in the hotel?
I'm not counting. You count.
Should be 6 in total, yeah.
Should be 6 in total. 5 player characters plus Luke.
I would also ask if you could possibly take my armor as well, since it is still locked down in Lowtown. I would like it as close to me as possible. Just say.
I
know, I heard it too.
I think the commoner is back.
And his 19 kids.
Oh no.
Try so hard to
Oh.
stop after 2 seconds.
We live next to the daycare for when the families feel like gambling. You leave the kids there.
That's what I meant by whose negotiations are more hostile, theirs or yours?
Okay. Damn it. The screaming of the damned comes across. Oh. And the screaming of the soulless.
The joys of fatherhood.
As we lose Kevin.
Oh man.
Kevin has so many kids. Every Sunday is a different kid's birthday party. He's trying to out-kid the common nerd.
Who would have thought the soulless would have so many kids?
They walk amongst us.
He is single-handedly trying to combat Gingerside.
This explains a whole party of this country.
So,
She hands you 3 room vouchers.
take them.
Yep.
2 per room.
Yep, 2 per room.
All right.
3 double business class rooms.
Is there enough room for my glitter boy armor?
not in the room itself, but there is a high town parking lot near the near Grox that you are given a parking voucher for as well.
We'll
And
need
she
to
says she can arrange having the glitter boy brought up.
We'll need 2 parking vouchers, actually, if we're going to go over and be having our driver stay with us. We do have our own personalized vehicle that goes over and houses us for long-term travel.
Right.
I'm gonna need one of those there pilot licenses too.
You have no negotiation, Grim.
A pilot license. All right. Well, you'll need to take the test, both the written and the.
You want me to help you
practical.
with that, Grim? Because I'm pretty good at piloting, so.
You're okay.
I'm the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
All right. So, she gives you a place to go and do that, and she looks you over, walks over, puts a hand on each of your shoulders. She's just a little bit taller than you,
Like a half a foot.
like a half a foot. She lifts you up off the ground and sets you back down. I'll call ahead and have them bring the extra head, or the special bike.
I have one. I have a Sky Cycle.
Training wheels.
You're getting training wheels.
No, it's the fact that if he sat on a normal bike, it would crush under his weight.
Oh, like that lift.
I got a brand new
geez.
pair of roller skates.
This is definitely a new feeling for you, Graham, as you are picked up off of your feet
Hey,
and then set back down.
why don't you pick me up?
It's just like the duck.
She picked you up because she wanted to see how much you weighed.
Oh,
He's going to be asking you for uppies every time now. Every time you get in your
I like her.
And yeah, she is in a silver sequined evening gown. She is definitely well dressed.
But
Does
she's
she have
still
big
organic.
tusks and shit?
No, she does not have big
I
tusks.
thought she was a frost giant.
Type in
She's a very feminine looking frost giant. She's big, muscular, but has a very human-ish looking face.
How tall is that Grok dude?
Grok's about 6'5", 6'8".
How he pushing up in that?
With grace and applause.
Are you asking this out loud?
No, I'm asking that. No.
Well, you don't always have to be standing to do it, bro.
I'm just saying.
I mean, all I'm saying is Olga.
I'm just saying.
Olga looks like somebody got a hold of prime 1990s Julie Strain and a blue airbrush. She's probably worth the climb.
Was Julie Strain really worth the climb?
I take
that was her autobiography.
We'll take the
title,
keys.
6'1".
We'll take the keys.
Yeah, we'll take the keys and start making our way doing stuff. I got to get my armor back up to closer to where I'm at.
Feeling a bit weak.
No,
In the knees?
That's literally like my family heirloom, and if it gets lost, I freak out. So
This is why you have the transmitter.
yes.
All right. So you are given instructions on how to get to the Sapphire Cliffs DMV. You are given lodging in the hotel attached to Rocks.
All right.
Is
So
there
I assume
anything else you wish
negotiations
to?
went well. How much money did they give us? None, I take it.
Nobody
How much
asked
money
for
did who give us?
went in there to make a deal.
Oh, no, they don't do deals
I
strictly
see a
between.
commoner.
They don't do deals strictly between one-to-one. It seems like we have to go over and deal with the council first to go over and get all the deal things set up. It seems rather tawdry and something I didn't really feel like doing.
Well,
But it reminds me a little bit of my days in the general store. So you would always get shysters that want to go over and try to lowball you.
You offered
I'm,
them
uh,
a general store then.
I'm more of an
Yes.
action person than talking, but guess we have to do it anyways.
In the general store, that's where I grew up.
No, I bet. You offered them a general store? Why would they care about where you grew up?
Did
No,
you grow up?
You're one
as
to
far as
ask.
I know, but no, I'm just pulling upon that knowledge that I have at work, being at the general store.
As one of the retailers? Or the owners?
Did you not remember? She was in her parents have a general store, and then it.
Yes, she never
Yeah,
said that
so-
she was the one doing the
She was a
business,
daughter.
the one working.
You pick up
she
from
the
your
daughter?
parents.
Yeah,
CEO worker.
I pick up things from my dad and my mom all the time when I was trying to fix up. My dad showed me how to fix up.
No, she came in a
Well,
metal
I'm
tin.
everything.
Bought.
Well, she got bought.
The
yes,
general
but-
store where they sold you.
So wait, was it a horse store? I don't understand.
We're not. You know what,
Again,
Grim? I'm
same
going to make it
franchise.
very, very clear to you because you are such a damn child. You don't actually understand very complex things. I'm not a whore. Do you understand that much?
Call her a cyber knight. That's what she is. Call her a cyber knight.
But
Same
your
night,
model is.
She's a
My
cyber
model
knight.
is something made of an automaton that can fill out many, many different functionalities.
Yes, we've only seen horse so far.
Not
And
true.
she's
You've
a
seen a
cyber knight
maid.
model.
Seen
She's
signs
a
Oh,
of
and
cyber
a
knight
maid.
model.
And well, I mean, she
In
was,
a maid, they
she
can
was,
fill multiple
you
things.
know,
So,
I mean-
I know it's really hard for you, given that you are a child and thus have a very limited concept of how people work. But I'm not a whore,
We
and
saw
not
how the
everything
maid
of
was
my
dressed.
model is a whore.
Oh,
Kevin
was
over the
that
mind link says to
one
Hans.
room?
He kind of
Right.
walked into that one, didn't he?
He kind of did, but also I was going to say something about how all the Grimms are just kid murderers, but that's not very kind. So I'm probably not going to say that one out loud to anybody in the mind.
I won't
Yeah.
even tread. I won't even tread that line either.
I already did.
Oh
Yes,
dear.
the Casino Edens are just card girls. One of them is one of them was arm candy hanging around to the high rollers, and the other one was passing out drinks. So you saw a waitress.
Circus, while they were in there, while I was just watching the room, keeping watch, did I notice any sentient artificial life forms?
No,
I don't like it here.
That's why I said you're our personal robot. So just in case they got any funny ideas, they would have to answer to us first.
Yeah, they would.
Yes. But I'm impulsive and I want to investigate.
That's why you're sleeping in my room, Doctor.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
he is. Oh, okay.
Well, I assume that Hans is bunking with Luton.
I'm assuming she's sleeping in the car because.
well, you did get her a room, and how
No.
the
They got her a room.
Yeah, you said 6. There's 5 players.
She likes
Well, there's
sleeping
also
in the
Mega.
car.
they also got her car a parking space up top,
Right.
but they don't.
He's
However-
Have you ever seen the
Nope.
Titanic?
Did we not get a room for Mega then?
We did.
6,
I made sure.
How
Yeah,
does
there should
one
be
get a
6
car
players.
up there, and why didn't we just drive up
Oh.
there then?
7.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's why I said I'm not going to count.
Okay, there we go. That's why I was like, well, wait. So he's gonna sleep out on
Well,
the street? No, I was kidding.
No, he's not going to do that.
I
no.
assume
We
he
just
was
put
hooking to
we
an
just put
IV
some
in the truck.
newspapers over him because he's got a headache. We just cover him with newspapers on the bench outside, and it's fine.
Aw.
Cover
The
him with a
robot.
white
The robot didn't get a room because why would you give the robot a room? It doesn't need a bed or to sleep.
Bloody hell. Hans, can I stay in your room, or do you actually have a rendezvous with Luton?
I don't have a rendezvous with anybody.
All right, I'm staying in your room then.
Okay.
Did anybody discuss the size of the the loot wagon as you were getting a parking
Nope.
space on in
I
Hightown? For
yeah,
I
you
would have
said
told him what
2 parking
what
spaces, but
was,
I
yeah.
thought you were saying 2 parking spaces for the loot wagon, but I guess you meant one for the
I
robot.
went over and
For
did mention
Glitter Boy.
it was for us for long-term travel, so I guess they would probably give us one of the trailer spaces.
I think you
I
guys
heard
forgot.
Cyber Knight was covering the tab.
We also have a trailer with 2 sky cycles on it.
That's the loot wagon.
No, we have a loot wagon with a trailer with 2 sky cycles on the back.
I heard the Cyber
You
Knight
have a trailer on the loot wagon now. But the loot wagon, unfortunately, there is no way for them to get it up to Hightown.
I was gonna say, how the
So-
hell?
So Newton's gonna have to sleep in the car again.
No,
I-
Kevin.
in-
If she wants to sleep up in Hightown, Kevin will sleep down there.
The loot wagon has to stay there. She could probably catch a ride up to Hightown and leave the loot wagon locked down if you wanted Luton to be away from the car.
Well, no one should be away from the car.
My
That's why-
cat will protect the car.
That's why Kevin will sleep in.
Meow.
He will
Meow.
have his power armor and sleep in the loot wagon. That's fine. He'd be good with that.
All right, so the
Oh,
leader
back
wants
our
to not be.
hotel. I'm gonna sleep in the car.
He is going. He would like to stay up in Hightown, but he's not going to let any of his teammates have to sleep somewhere where he's trying to be nice. Is what I'm trying to
But
do.
we can
Yeah,
see him
it's
sleeping
interesting
there.
looking at you like they kind of had a point. I don't sleep.
All right. No. All right,
They're
I'll
being
sleep.
racist to the robot, and the robot's like, you know what?
They kind of have
They have
Right.
the right.
I'm offended, but they're right.
some stereotypes have a reason.
I'll allow it.
All right, then we'll all stay up in Hightown. We'll do whatever. It doesn't really matter. I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure
dear.
he was doing
Well.
the good leader thing. So
Plus, I wanted to take a look at that junk heap they keep throwing out.
True. And I can get back down to Lowtown pretty quickly. I just have to jump, let gravity do the same. I'll be fine. I'll
I
put
want to
myself back
see. I
together.
want to see.
This is the worst Vegas trip I've ever been to.
Just wait until later.
A
I'm
couple-
sure that the doctor is going to roof you somehow from a distance.
I
Don't
left the
tell
dog in
him
the
be
car.
All
worse,
right. So, are you heading to get your pilot's license so you can drive your Sky Cycle around?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you have both Sky Cycles outfitted with the weaponry kits, or is the one
there should be
still
just
stripped?
one, I think.
You're gonna have to
One is
talk to
probably
Glitter
still
Boy.
stripped. One is still stripped.
Because I know you got you went shopping for your weaponry on the one, and it is
Yeah.
custom. It doesn't have to be the standard outfit that's listed on the check.
The Glitter Boys. So my Sky Cycle that we have, it will be stripped. It is built for speed.
Okay.
It does not need to be outfitted with weapons.
All right. Okay. So you head to the DMV area. I'm assuming
Yeah, me and Grim, I guess. Yeah.
because you both need. Are the rest of you doing anything special or just carousing? Hanging out in the town, getting the lay of the land, laying in some lush green park field, and then taking in the sights.
Checking out their clinics and their medical situation, because who knows, there may be some reason that or maybe something they need that Tomorrow Legion can provide medically.
Sooner or later.
All right. So as those of you that went to get your pilot licenses approach, you see it doesn't look so much like a DMV as an arena. It almost looks like.
Say what now?
Instead of just a boring normal government building, the address you were given takes you to an arena. It looks almost like a speedway.
Nice.
They give out one license per day, and you're going to have to fight for it. Good luck.
Nice.
No, not quite that much. They just have the practical exam is done in 2 portions. As you approach, they hand you up paperwork to fill out for the written exam first. Go ahead and make me a smarts check.
All right. That's not the right one.
That's agility.
Yeah, it's basically the same one.
Mental agility.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck was that? Oh, there we go.
There you go. For a second, you forget how to read.
My pencil's broken. Can I get another one?
All right. And yep, so you managed to answer all of the questions about the operation of your sky cycles, and you check hover vehicle and not wheeled as your for your certifications. Fill out all the paperwork, and you are issued to a simulator. At which point you will need to make 1 piloting check.
All right. Uh-oh. There we go. Who's the better pilot?
Person who exploded his dice, obviously.
Obviously.
Pachow.
I got a lot of bennies, so we're getting
He's
close
got
to-
bennies to throw.
Spend them all, bitch.
Jeez. All right, that'll be my last one.
I give you a benny.
Wow, you
Oh,
keep
you
getting
do?
robbed on those ones.
All right, take
He
that.
spends a benny. Kevin was given a new benny.
Jeez.
No exploding
That's
dice.
fine. Oh well.
All right, you both pass the simulation section, and they.
But Grim did better. Yes, like so he could brag. I did get a raise.
Having these two go get piloting license is like watching Goku and Vegeta get piloting.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
what
I
that
was
means, but I'm
better.
thinking 2 brothers who are just shoving each other in the back seat while we're trying to get somewhere. I love it.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
can't
real
triple stamp a double
better
stamp
on the
Lloyd.
simulation. Yeah, you have simulated how to park, how to obey traffic laws, respecting airspace. Grim did have a little bit of trouble with that.
Bullshit.
You're trying to tell me Grim didn't have trouble respecting airspace and letting other people go
No way.
Laws in
right
general.
of ways?
Grim is the best.
Grim always
Grim
has
wasn't
right.
like, but it's my turn because it's me.
Is he doing the Rocket Raccoon thing? But I wanted to go.
The-
But the
Why
light
are
was
they
red.
in my
I
way?
wanted-
Can you give an 11-year-old a driver's license?
Sure.
He hasn't revealed that he's 11.
Smarter than all of you.
All right, second. Well, the chair did tend to creak a little bit as you were sitting in the simulator.
Simulator? The hell are we
Yes.
in an arena for?
See, that's what the second piloting check is for. They had to run you through the simulator before they would hand you the keys.
Grim, the whole world is a simulation.
So you want me to roll another piloting check?
Yes, one more.
Yeah.
The final piloting check.
Uh-oh. Oh, I did all right.
There we go. I finally got it exploded.
Oh, hell
There we
no. How many I got left? Oh, fuck. Hold
How
up.
much
We got one more.
Benny?
Hold
And we
up.
are
How
at the
much
last.
does your pride say?
God damn it. You beat me in the
Oh,
actual
there you
test.
go.
I got 2 bennies, Graham, and I can give it to anyone I want.
Yeah, you're mean to me.
Do you want a benny?
Yeah. Nice. All right. Let's go.
Oh.
Motherfucker!
Holy
That's
just not
awesome.
meant to be. Boy.
Oh shit! But we do need Grin to be able to drive, so I might. give up my
No,
last
it'll take the success.
It takes the better of the two rolls.
Yeah.
You cannot Benny yourself
one and the
into a
one.
crit fail. I'm not that mean a DM. I will not let you Benny. Yeah, I will not let you re-roll yourself into failure.
Shut up, Dave.
You used the witch's Benny and it rolled a crit 1. Crit
Hey,
fail.
that's a good point. Your bennies are cursed.
Yeah, I didn't like you.
Give him a cursed Benny. All right, you do manage to get.
Who'd we just lose?
You do manage to get a pilot's license
And back.
for both.
Get enough of these.
And with that, go ahead and swoosh us over. We'll do our outros.
You're not my manager.
Base level character in. Yeah. I'm your manager for another 12 minutes.
Unfortunately, Darth Dave, I asked him to do a heads or tails because I did want to use my love interest card. So he said heads, so I would have went over and romanced a Mort, but no. Instead, I'm going to play my romance card, or love interest card, onto Horseman.
Onto Horseman. All right. If Horseman ever reappears,
Actually,
we will
no.
have
You know
a-
what? I'll use it on the suit guy that went over and introduced himself.
The civil servant.
The civil servant.
All right. Noted. If anybody, Kyle, wants to NPC up a civil servant,
Kyle can't hear you.
I know, but he'll hear me after the fact.
Well, he's got enough characters on the.
He's got
on the
enough
back
NPCs
end.
banked.
Maybe we'll get to see one of them one of these days.
Pain in my ass.
Just gonna ignore that, huh?
My entire Microsoft designer hated me this entire week.
That thing has been shit for weeks now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware. I need to look into finding something else to use. But there's only so much time in the day. All right.
It doesn't hit up the Mid-Journey guy.
You're all
Haven't
sluts.
had time. Well, you've got 2 to play with, Mr. Mid-Journey guy.
Well, send me what you
At
want,
least 3.
and you'll get it.
I gave you verbally gave
Detailed
you a description of both of
explanations
them.
written down. I don't do verbals. I forget what you say instantly. Goldfish.
I've noticed.
Goldfish, man. Goldfish.
All right, let's go around. We will start with X-Boys since I almost forgot X-Boys on the intros.
I'm X-Boys. I'm all over the place, mostly in the Discords. In regards to Kevin.
Now we lost her too. What the fuck?
Oh, what is going on? He's just pretty much trying to set things up. I mean, the place looks nice. Not really a whole lot he could say right now. Besides that,
How are you feeling about the 2-tiered caste system?
Oh, she was just retarded.
I mean, the bottom half is not extremely mad about the top half, so there's not much he's gonna do. Right? He's not gonna mess up a status quo if it's not completely broken from what it looks like. So unless something changes that notion, he's not gonna really do that much about it. So
all right.
I just realized we had no Sirenscape again.
We had Sirenscape.
No, we didn't, because you didn't tell
No,
me
we
about
didn't.
it, so I never opened it.
Oh, you never opened it.
Oh dear. I missed out on a lot of the Sirenscape too.
Serenity gave us the Sirenscape spiel.
Did she? Where was I getting
Yeah.
Yeah, he never listened.
Probably
to
getting
me,
a drink.
so.
No, you actually talked over her while she was giving it.
Nice. Finally, revenge. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, be more interesting next time.
Yeah, like you.
Well, I don't have to be interesting. I just have to be female.
Lord. You missed Kevin not or X-Boys not passing it around.
I'll throw it to Frost.
Excellent. So, yeah, I'm Frost, and Hans is enjoying every minute of this because he never had siblings, and he was an only child, and he never got to hang out with other kids, and now he's kind of reliving it. I mean, it's horrible and it's frustrating, but it's also just awesome, and he is loving every minute of it. But he does feel a little bad for Kevin, but only just a little, because he get to experience all this amazing stuff, and yeah. He's really excited about the opportunities of getting this place aligned with the Tomorrow Legion because they're bringing stability to region after region, and hopefully this will create some kind of a bond. But it might also just be a trade partnership, and it'll be very boring, but who knows? He's terrified that these two are going to be flying cycles around this town, and he hopes it survives. And speaking about the town surviving, Advec.
I'm sure the town will be fine. Speaking of which, I'm just going to spend these 2 bennies here. The first one is so that I can familiarize myself with both areas, depending on how much they take notice of my robotic bullshit. And the other one, I'm making use of it because I don't want to waste people's efforts. The other one I'm going to spend being the best doctor those prostitutes ever had.
I know you say it in a terrible way, but it actually is probably the sweetest thing you've ever done.
That is my entire premise.
He wants to go play doctor with the prostitutes. Got it.
That too.
I've seen that movie, Dr. Detroit. It's very good.
Are you equipped with? Are you properly equipped to go play doctor?
Are
with the
you
prostitutes?
fully automatized?
I do have
Fully
methods,
functional?
and I am very capable with the relief spell, as well as a few other special techniques. On that note, since that's out of the way, oh goddamn computer, I love leaving negotiations up to you fuckers. I fucking love it. I will egg you on at every corner I fucking can.
You're such a cunt.
And I'm guessing it's either the Furious Typer or who else is left. Circus, are you still there? Who's left? Usually it's
yeah,
me.
it is Serenity left. Serenity, JT, and me are left.
Don't give me that look. I was gone.
And the black box.
And there's so
He
many of
doesn't
you
count.
here. You're a third of the population. Mort's family is another third of the population, and apparently we have the commoner as the other third. We know what this whole gene pool has been mapped out.
2
Oh my
bots
god, we're
and a
hillbilly
sleep
as
bot.
fuck.
You know, they need some blue people in here.
Hans, they don't need any blue people here. I will not put my people under the stubble, but we will help them with the movie production.
You must let them
We
grow.
will make money off of this town. They are lacking in entertainment. Look how bored they are. We can capitalize the market.
They have an entire entertainment district.
Yeah, but can they play it on the Eden's belly?
There's
I
only
can
like 1 or 2
install.
Edens. There's very few Edens.
There's only one Eden. The rest of them are Synthia.
Synthai.
Which means they're more customizable. So they're better. Let's talk to them.
More fun.
You would replace me in a heart.
I've
They're
never heard
certainly more
customizable uses kind of like a cut before. Just it. Ooh, that was.
Well, they're certainly more flexible.
Ow!
The doctor cuts deep.
I don't know. She's a
Alright.
cyber knight. She has acrobatics.
I think at that point, passing it, Envec has
Actually,
passed
no.
it to She Who Cuts Deep.
Oh, never mind that.
She who
No,
knocks you out with
cunts
big
deep.
stick.
You got that wrong.
I don't have acrobatics. I only have athletics.
Well, I take back everything I just said.
I
Yes.
see another Solus.
I had to save my jokes until he walked away.
I'll do my sign off. Because you can't pass with a damn. Hello. Eden is. She's kind of going over and trying to make peace with, like, there's going to be a whole bunch of fucking copies of me, and I have to forget that they're not actually people. And that's causing a huge fucking dichotomy for her of what is a person, and even if she's a person. Other than that, she's hoping to go over and make this. She's hoping to go over and make this deal work for the Tomorrow Legion, but she will have some stipulations because she doesn't trust. She doesn't fully trust everything because the amount of technology that is working perfectly on the upper sphere doesn't quite match the lower sphere. So there is a little bit of a difference there that she doesn't quite trust. So there might be something else going on other than hopefully it,
Do more right.
but at this at the same time she also doesn't she doesn't hate it all outright because these people aren't being abused like they would have been in the baronies. So that's where she stands. I'll pass it off to JT.
Yes.
Yes.
Blue people solve all the issues.
Today is the last day for the werewolf auditions, for which Mega will be running. And next week, after this show, is a character creation. So, get in while you fit in, as Ripper likes to say. It should be a lot of fun. If you like furry death machines, come join the game. And Grim's having fun. He likes this place. It's full of horbots and big blue people that can pick him up in like toy stores and fun stuff. So he's happy, and he gets to ride his sky cycle around now because he got a license.
Weren't you encased in metal before puberty?
Yep.
Huh? Still encased in metal.
Yeah, so those glands didn't develop.
Oh,
Nope.
he doesn't care that they're horbots. He just likes them because
You're just calling it because it makes Eden mad.
It's funny. He just thinks it's funny.
He whore.
Oh, I love it. I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
capitalize
god, you're
off
like
what
Beavis and
Grim says.
Butthead in one
kid humor.
casing.
Yeah,
The
he's
more Grim
his
says,
smile
the
is
worse
Oh,
Citrus
I
can
can
cut Eden.
Yes, the furry pine cone butt wipers. Exactly. Werewolf game. I'll be playing Conan after this later if anyone wants to come hang out. And all the other shows. Monday, Cthulhu, Tuesday, Pirates, Wednesday After Dark, and Friday, Kaiju Watch. Oh, and Death May Die. Check that out too. That's a fun show. If you haven't seen that one yet.
That show's a blast.
I
And
know
all you
JJ
diggers
won't
need
check it out, but the rest of you should check it out. Because it's a lot of fun. Anywho, thank y'all for coming. Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup and Kyle. Y'all are the
And
y'all are
Vijay.
champs. And Vijay, especially Vijay, because he is the vagina cat. Now we'll pass it to Circus.
I am Circus Freak. You can find me in JT's Discord, in the in the Moon School Discord, various other Discords around wherever role-playing games may be found without the wokeness. You can also find me on Kick, streaming every now and again, and oftentimes hanging out in JT's streams. Other than that, you find me here again next week. Please join the Discord. Excuse me. Audition for the werewolf game. If I wasn't going to be starting up circus practice because it's starting to warm back up, I would have jumped at that. But unfortunately, I got to be an outdoor person, outdoor freak. How do you get NPCs? Dragon Noodle Soup, $75 buys you an NPC.
What did you say you got to do outdoors? I missed that part. You're not going to be here? I didn't hear what you said.
I will still be here for the games and such, but as it's warming up, as soon as we finish up starting this month, I will be booking it right out of here. I won't be hanging around for after the fact games.
You fucker! Okay.
It's Mankini season. He has to prep.
Yes, he has to get back in shape. That's what he's telling me.
No, he's got to get the wax on.
That sounds like something.
Oh no, I'm
Horvath
going
would
through a
say.
tunnel. I'm gonna disconnect.
All right.
Why would you
so
want to go
that
touch
is-
grass? Ew.
Grass is for smoking, not touching.
That is me. We will catch you guys next week, same time, same channel. Hopefully, with a mega who will Lucian will wake up and be like, "What the hell happened?"
Phelan said, "Yep, I ain't watching that."
Oh, he's gonna love the tapeworm.
Oh
The
God!
fact that
If he does, that's gonna be. If
No,
Dragon Noodle buys
no, Dragon,
Eaton
don't
bucks,
do it.
I'm gonna laugh
Don't
my ass
do
off,
it,
dude.
Dragon. Don't do it, Dragon. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my God, that would be great.
And it's probably done.
Oh no!
But guys, let us know. Let us know if we're doing a good job. What do you like?
Yes,
What you don't like? And
like
if you-
like the stream. Leave us comments, especially over on YouTube. We are trying to grow up to that 500 subscriptions, so we can get that channel monetized.
Please hang out when the stream ends. I know you've heard this a million times, and leave comments on the YouTube stream and hit that like button on the YouTube. That is the most
Remember-
important thing we need right now.
For
And
every
what-
25
That
likes.
and the Eden NPC sex bots. That we definitely need because
No,
that would be
you
hilarious
don't.
and she'll hate it.
But another thing, we need consistency. So even if you left a comment on a previous episode of things we could improve off, you have to go over and keep reiterating, so we know that it's not just a one shot. This is a constant thing that should be improved.
Also, let me know which substances to find to inject into our funny comrades. They love getting needles in the arms and asses and pretty much everywhere else.
Doctor, you have to stop shitting me in the ass. I don't know why you think this is normal, but it's not normal.
It's
I'm going-
absorbent.
I'm going to triple encase my arse now.
Shooting
I never
her
had
in
to do
the
that.
ass. You sure she's
Just so
not a
you
sex
know, I
bot?
can enchant the needle for penetration.
And on that note,
All
we're
right.
out of here.
On that note, we are out. See you guys next week.
So long, gay boys.
Bye.
Like and comment.
Oh,
Like
I
and
did the
comment.
wrong thing again.